We're live on all platforms.
We are
All
live on
platforms.
all platforms.
Twitch,
All platforms.
YouTube,
Well, how about that?
That's
Carrier Pigeon.
I hope everyone is having a great day today.
Great Friday for our, what is it, the April edition of Snowpocalypse.
Snowpocalypse, where we're supposed to get like 18 feet of snow today.
I can't wait.
Excited for that. That'll be fun. So, funny story, when I was in high school, we had prom the last weekend in April, and we had a massive snowstorm, had like a foot of snow. So everybody was wearing their like boots and Death Rider dresses.
That's
It was
awesome.
pretty great.
That's fantastic.
Good old Minnesota.
It's basically how my prom went.
With
Like
your
you wore
mom.
boots, or yeah.
Yeah. It was a good time.
Alright, sorry to
I'm going to
tilt-
Tilted, guys.
Going to
already.
I'm going to Tilted.
Alright. Let's try to land together.
Yeah, I
think.
landed like
Please
on
don't
the
tell me how to live
total
my life.
opposite side last time, so
Let's get some introductions while we're here. I mean, it's our third time doing this.
yeah.
We got Max is not with us again for the second week in a row.
Again.
Oh,
For-
Max. Oh, Big Bikes fan
Con-
80.
Big Vikes fan 80
Conflict of schedules.
apparently doesn't know how
Conflict.
he doesn't understand times.
But with us, we still have Cyclone RB 46, Robbie.
Great name.
We have Isaac, Isolistic 1. And then, of course, the wonderful Super Saiyan with 2 X's on each side. Zane.
Ja.
Yeah.
And then your lovely, beautiful host, Mark. Squash
Yes.
for life.
Good buddy.
For life.
Today,
Life.
unfortunately, you will be watching Cyclone RB46 gameplay. We are hoping that eventually you can watch Mark and actually watch someone good play.
Well, yeah, when we get my gameplay, it's not great either. It's unfortunate.
You don't have to. Don't cut your down so much like that, Robbie.
Well, hey,
gotta believe in yourself.
it's-
You know what? The world has done its job. I'm pretty cut down already.
Oh my.
Alright then.
Ooh, my.
Oh
Is anyone else a touch laggy?
Yeah,
Mine's
that
a-
usually that
it's
happens at
just-
Tilted.
Just a titch.
Just a titch.
You made it. Alright, would you like to mention our topics for today?
I thought we were just teasing them a little bit with our lovely voices.
Ooh. I mean, I'm fine with
I
that.
don't know what. I
Well,
don't know how
your
this
bud
works.
But
taste.
Following you.
but now that you brought it up, I'm just
Right.
running around aimlessly right now.
mean,
Oh,
that's
I hear
normally
somebody.
what I
Oh.
do, so.
I'm coming to you, Mark. Oh, Grenades.
Mark, where you at?
Coming
By
in.
this great building.
I hear somebody too, yeah.
Oh, got grenades. Blown up. They have to go up here. Oh, nice.
There we go.
Bang, bang.
Good job, everyone. Except for me.
Alright.
Well done.
Oh, who's this?
Scared
I
me.
hear I still hear someone.
Oops.
Yeah.
That's about.
Down the bus.
Whoa, desktop.
You're not even at a
That's not
desk.
good. I put stuff somewhere too.
Everyone good?
Oh, there's guys in the other building.
Okay, I'm still going upstairs
Yep,
here.
right behind you.
Okay.
We're,
Okay, there's guys in this other building that are probably gonna chase me. I just shot at them and ran away. so-
Alright, we are on
Go,
top
Isaac.
of the main building.
no one's here. Okay, we got building to our west, Zane.
Okay.
Knocked one. Reloading.
Oh, shot at from somewhere. Crossbow. They're always scary.
Oh, got
You
him.
don't know where they're
Right.
I got
coming
him. Yep, I got 2 of them.
from. Hey, somebody. That's you.
Yeah, that's
That'd be
me. I'm just
crazy.
going over these guys' dead bodies.
So what's our first topic, Mark?
Oh, we got a guy.
That guy's coming up that ramp.
Yep,
Guy's
knocked-
coming up that
knocked
ramp.
one. Got one.
Oh, I'm down.
Maybe not.
Well, our
Alright, I'm gonna back up.
first topics.
What
Only
the
for you
heck?
guys to die first.
Get him, Isaac.
Get
Everybody.
him, Isaac. It's just you,
A
man.
lot of
Everyone else
crawling
is down
people
except for
here.
one.
We got someone moving.
Well, our first... Yeah, there's a couple of us crawling. So our topics for the day are Star Wars,
Isaac,
The Last
you're-
Jedi,
No, you're good.
Rick and Morty, and then one other topic that we've
Oh man, Rick!
that's kind of been in the news lately is the current state of Stan Lee and whether or not elder abuse is a real thing. That's he's
Right?
dealing with.
Whether it
That's
is a
not
real
even a real
thing.
thing.
Oh no, like the rumors that he's
I
being
know.
a
He's
victim
being
of elder
abused, yeah.
abuse is real.
Yeah, we know.
Yep. Is there? Okay, everybody
Dicks.
healed then. We're good.
I need-
I believe so. Anyone need bandages? Come over here.
I'm good. I'm
There's a
doing
ton of
it.
benches down here.
I'm gonna grab
I found the
these.
guy that was healing the rest of the dudes, and I killed him.
Nice, thank
Well
you. I was
done.
gonna say I was waiting for my next kill to come in. Okay, does anyone need bandages? Are we good?
Oh, I'm good.
I just bandaged up, so.
Alright. We're at a solid 75. We need some meds.
Solid.
So we need to find some shields.
Yeah, man.
Alright,
That's definitely true.
where do you want to head? So we're good in the circle.
Well, I mean, we can stay in Tilted.
We can.
Yeah, I mean, we're still good for now. Because I don't know. It seems like everyone else just kind of left.
Yeah.
Or
We
die.
won, guys. We won Tilted.
We've
I got small shield down here. If anyone needs it.
I need shield. Where are they at? Mark? Oh, down
Down
there.
by
Right
me
there.
in the basement.
Coming.
Oh yeah.
Coming.
There's more. Ooh. Okay. There's more bandages right here too.
Alright, I have 11 bandages, so we're good. I'm good there. Or
Okay.
9 bandages.
Somebody want to pick
Yeah,
those
Zane,
up
just
then?
give me the last one after those.
Okay.
Thanks.
There's also more weapons out here if anyone needs any. There's a purple sniper rifle. Semi-auto.
Wait a minute, where are
Blue
you, Mark?
AR. Scoped blue AR.
Look at all this nummy
Some
stuff.
shotguns.
Ooh, this is where
This is
all the. Ooh.
The fruit of the murders I committed.
Okay. I'm gonna grab this scope AR.
Woo, delicious.
Delicious.
Oh, does anyone want a blue crossbow?
I already have one.
Anyone's,
Everyone
Anyone
raises,
still-
everyone raises their
anyone
hands
still
immediately.
seeking those kills?
Well, I know of a friend that we have that's still seeking that kill. Joey.
Okay.
So I guess while we have time, we'll start with our first topic: Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Now, what was came out a little before Christmas this year. It's a eighth installment of the saga that is Star Wars as we know it.
Yep.
Um,
The episodes.
made a profit, I heard. Did well for
Oh, it
themselves.
had to be.
Pretty good amount of money.
Just a couple pennies.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're doing well for themselves.
Enough to get their money back. is
Disney's
what I
making
hear.
their money back.
Just thought.
But what are your guys' overall thought is both a continuation of the story and as a film just by itself, a standalone film. What are your guys' thoughts?
I liked it. I thought it got probably a little too much flack for what it was. I think everybody's just going to be up in arms about Star Wars movies, regardless of how you make them. So
True.
I personally liked it. I just thought they did a good job at just the whole. I mean, the storyline. Yeah, maybe it wasn't like what a lot of people were expecting or wanted, but it was a well-made film, and you'd expect that out of the Star Wars movies. So
Disney.
I thought the direction they took it was a little interesting, just with the change in director. I think they might have maybe J.J. Abrams had like a little bit different vision, and then
Oh,
Yeah.
we have a trap right here.
Ryan Johnson. Kind of, I don't know. He switched it up a little bit, which it was okay. It didn't ruin it for me, but I kind of wanted to see where J.J. Abrams was taking it, so I was a little bummed about that. But
Agreed. Yeah.
overall, I liked it, and it was a good film. I thought.
Oh, we got another trap
So
right
you're,
here.
so you're saying
Watch out.
that
Zane,
you're
watch
kind
out,
of
watch
hoping
out.
that if J.J. Abrams should have been the one that did all the films? Is that what you're saying?
I not necessarily. It would have been better just for the continuity of the
Because
series.
I would agree with that. Well, with that statement right there, because
Yeah, I agree.
you kind of get the same feel through the whole that trilogy. You'd get the whole feel being one
Yeah.
vision instead of
exactly. Yeah.
where they initially planned to have a new director for each one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the
I
other guy
think
got
that
booted
they
and
should have done
they got
that.
someone else, or they got J.J. back.
I think we all
There's
like
some
we ever. I
grenades
think,
on top of the gym.
I think everyone knows that the direction would have been different. Like I think especially with Rey and how they presented her family. You can't see me, but I'm doing quotation marks. I still don't. I don't believe that her family is junkyard people who.
I
stole
don't
her
think so
footsteps.
either. I'm with you.
Well,
I think
I
that's
mean,
a weak.
I
that's a
would
really
agree with that
weak
too,
storyline.
and we kind of get a little insight that it was Snoke that was playing with both of their minds at that time.
Yeah.
And that's
So
that's what I
he
believe. I believe
him
it's
being
Snoke.
a stronger with the Force than those two, possibly he hid that fact.
And I think Snoke is another reason why that movie disappoints me. They built Snoke up as possibly the strongest Force user we've seen. Based
So I guess we
purely
probably
on
should say-
effects, I guess. But I mean, he was so
Probably
powerful.
should say that there will be spoilers here if you haven't seen. If you haven't seen it yet, you're not.
If you haven't seen it by now,
But-
it's your own
It's
fault.
not
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
And if you're
So-
listening to this podcast, why haven't you seen it?
That's true.
Like, what are you
That's
doing
on you,
with your
bro.
life? Like, go
So-
watch the movie.
So
come
no,
back and
actually,
listen to
we're
the
not
podcast.
sorry that there's spoilers. We're not sorry. Oh, I'm getting shot at.
snaps. We're from
I
Northeast?
don't. I think it's north.
behind us.
Yeah.
I think it's
Behind
behind
us.
us.
Behind us.
On the riverbank.
Oh shoot.
Oh, no. Where are they at? Oh, they're over there.
Oh shoot. I'm getting shot from
Oh,
somewhere
there's
else
another.
too. Dang it. There's another one. There's 3 of them down in the riverbank.
Got one for 60.
Shoot. There's them in the circle. Okay.
Got one of them.
This one is gonna be healing up soon, I think.
Yep. Okay, it's coming up here towards me. There you go.
Downed one.
Yeah, nice, dude.
Killed him.
Did him? Nice.
Got one. He went down right away. He didn't die.
Oh crap! Someone behind me. Or who was that? Where'd that come from?
It must have been in front of you.
Oh yeah, there's still one guy in that structure down there.
Oh yeah, there's still one. Zane, can you come revive me while they're getting him? Thanks, bro. Appreciate you.
God.
Get him, Mark. Get him.
So I hit both of them pretty hard. I think Mark killed the other one. I'm gonna heal.
Nice. Good
Got
job,
him?
guys.
Well done. There's
Can you
a
get me
med
somebody-
kit down here.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
gonna die pretty soon. Somebody wanna come?
Someone
heal
go
me?
get
Oh,
get
I'm com-
Isaac. I need the med.
I got you. I got you.
I got a med pick too,
Alright, where's that?
and I got a launch pad. I'll drop it.
Oh,
It was
I'm
3 of
gonna
them.
grab this chug jug actually.
All right.
Duke.
Who needs it?
I've got a med pack, I believe.
Okay,
Doggy,
then.
stop it.
Doggy, come here. Duke, come here.
Doggy.
Dog. Duke.
I also got us the launch pad.
How did that happen? I have one
Nice.
shield left. How did that happen? Hey, wait. I need
Magic?
those.
What is it?
I need those if you.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
don't-
Let's just get in the circle because it's gonna start moving.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What boys?
Why are you going up this hill? That's
I
not
mean,
in
I
the
Because I'm gonna launch pad.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh,
launch pad,
that's
brah.
right. The lunch
Gosh.
pad.
If you guys
do
don't
it now
care.
because we're getting shot at.
Are we getting shot at?
I'm hearing a
I
lot
hear
of
shots, but I don't.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know if they're shooting it.
I don't.
Oh, we
think
got
they were
guys
shooting
right
at
to our
us.
left.
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
right below us here. Do you want to drop right in on them? Just sitting right here. Drop.
Sniped one of them.
Where are they at?
I'm chasing one. One ran across this hill.
Oh, did you get him? Wow, this guy is
Hey, I
bad.
can't shoot.
Get in the circle, guys.
Yep. Alright, there's
Don't
another
forget.
person on the left side of this hill over here. I'm running out of ammo.
Okay. Ah,
I'm
shoot.
coming up to you, Robbie.
Alright, I'm gonna drop those. I'm gonna drop shields.
We got guys to the north of us.
Isaac on top of this hill. There's a shield.
Okay, I'm coming.
North.
Let's get behind this hill because
Yep. I'm just waiting for Isaac to get these. Okay.
I also have two of those like build a forts.
Oh, nice, dude. We can
Nice.
build those on top of each other. Let's get in the circle and just build those. Just so throw them straight down,
Yeah.
and then we'll.
Oh,
then
we
have
got guys. We got guys right here.
Yep.
I think.
So make sure it's not under these trees though, because then you're kind of screwed.
Gotcha.
Isaac, stay with us.
All right, I have to grab another gun because I don't have any ammo.
What do you need ammo for?
I'm good now. I just don't have a mid-range
Okay.
weapon really. So right,
Okay.
right in this middle, mark, it would be a good part once we get into the circle. It would be a good place for the porta-fort.
Do we want to do it this early?
Why not?
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's
there's
just get it
only
up
6
because there's
people
four
left.
of us.
Early.
Right here, right here, right here. They're
Doing
right
it.
People
Oh,
left.
oh dang it, we gotta go on here. There's stairs over here. And then everyone get up.
Just build it right way.
Everyone's gotta get up. And then we'll throw another one in. Where you guys at?
Okay.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Alright.
Alright, there's
We
people
might as well
stay-
stay
north. Straight north,
I'm
350.
staying on the
they're fighting.
bottom.
350, they're fighting.
Yeah.
I'm staying on the bottom ring.
There was a guy shooting a rocket launcher 350.
Where are these? Where do you guys shoot?
Where are they? I hear a ton of shooting.
They're
That
on
was
these
me.
trees over here now. There's one guy over there. Oh, they put a
just
porta
put a
fort
porta
up.
fort up at north 15.
Hit him, killed him. He's dead.
Nice, good one. Shoot.
Alright, 3 more.
Yep, 310, 310.
310. Okay.
Yep, they're right at 310.
Oh no.
Ooh, Mark, where'd that come from?
The
God dang.
northwest.
Got him.
I'm out
Knocked
of
him.
ammo. I'm out of ammo.
Hold on.
He might not be in this.
Does anyone have any?
I'm gonna put a launch pad right here.
Does
3
anyone
guys
have
left.
any AR ammo?
I do if you can
Yes.
come down to me.
Right here.
Somebody got
Where are
shots
those
from
coming from?
northwest somewhere.
Jeez. Did we get that guy at 210?
Oh, 2 guys.
We're at Isaac.
Where are they at?
Oh,
There's one guy right at the same spot.
got him really hard.
Here we go. I ran out
Killed
of
him. He's dead. Dead.
That guy dead? Okay.
Alright, one
Okay,
more.
there are one guy left. There's
Yes.
one guy left.
Well, hopefully we don't die.
Hardcore.
Hey, we're still in the circle,
Hey, good for the stream, boys. I got 5 kills for the stream.
right?
Nice.
Hey, we
dude.
make
the
it 3 weeks in a
stream.
row for this W.
Dude, right? Yeah, so we can just jump up and down with this launch pad now.
Yeah.
Anyone
I'm-
checking? I'm gonna look at bushes here.
Gotta be.
I see
he's gotta
him.
be in
I
this
see him.
Where's he at?
complex. Oh,
Over behind this big rock at northwest. He just ran into the storm. He's trying to loot. He's currently in the storm.
Oh, over here?
Oh, how
I
did
see him.
that miss? Yep, he's in the storm. Yep, he's looting.
Woo, that was easy.
Yeah.
he lost.
Well
Wow, he just went
done.
into the storm to loot.
Game, boys. Best mates. Pretty solid match.
Nice. Nice.
That was
yeah.
good to get the W
Very
on
good,
stream.
Very good.
Oh yeah, very nice.
Dubs.
With Robbie getting 5 kills.
Dude,
Well
5
done.
kills, bro.
Yeah, man. Nice work.
I had 8 kills. It's not my business.
Whoa.
Very
What,
nice.
for real? You had 8?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
cow,
Dude,
dude.
that was nice.
That was awesome.
Those Brazil servers.
Well, to get-
I mean, American servers.
I had 1.
I mean, no, that's not it.
To get back on topic of the Star Wars,
Oh,
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
totally
that's right.
forgot.
hear me out. This is one thing I've heard in the last couple of weeks that should have been different, and maybe it's maybe they decided that because of Carrie Fisher passing away last year, or yeah, last year. Right, that was like the end of the year, so it would technically be
so.
last year. That she should have been the one on the ship that went through Snoke's destroyer.
Yeah.
Like that would have been a
would've
good
made
way for
more
her.
Sense.
Well,
Would have
and
been way more sense.
I think even like when she was like floating in space, like that would have been a pretty good death too. Honestly.
I thought so too, because it was all like majestic until she
Yeah.
started.
And then she
flying.
did her Mary Poppins fly.
Oh, and to piggyback off that idea, also, maybe Admiral Akbar should have died that way too, instead of just being blown up.
It's a trap.
It's a
Because it literally would have been a trap, and there's symbolism in that.
That's true.
That would be very symbolic.
I feel so symbolic right now. Alright, Lonely Lodge.
What would you say your favorite part of that movie?
I'd have for me.
What would be
it
your favorite
has-
part?
It has to be the Luke and Leia goodbye.
Oh,
Okay.
that was a really good part. Yeah.
That's my favorite part. It's
Did,
either
did you like it because when Luke first saw Leia, she was a projection, and the last time Leia saw Luke, he was projecting himself?
that's a
Ooh.
pretty awesome. I've never even thought about that. But
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
wow.
That's a hot take.
I just think
just
like,
gave you the chills, didn't I?
It was written so perfectly, like, and I think I've said
Yeah,
this
it
in the
was
last
written
stream, but it was written
really
so
well.
perfectly, even for her to die. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Rian Johnson's
Yeah.
killing people. Wink, wink. Joke, joke.
Is
Nudge,
it Rian
nudge.
or Ryan?
Ryan.
No.
Is it
I've heard
Ryan?
both. It's Ryan.
I've only heard
I've heard it
Ryan.
both ways.
See, it looks like
I've heard
Rian
both
to me.
too. And yeah, it does, but
I'm gonna say Rian. I don't care.
Really?
I'm gonna say Rian.
I've never heard anyone call it Rian except for you guys.
maybe that's
Well,
maybe that's where his
the first
name
thing I
started.
think is
Robbie
Ryan.
started.
I started
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Well-
Robbie started that trend.
Well, you
so.
know what? Rian Johnson ruined Star Wars, so.
No, you're.
Star Wars.
What, I think when people say Ryan or Rand ruined Star Wars,
Rand.
I think those, like what Robbie might say or whoever.
No, I don't
I think that's
believe
your
so.
fanboy talking.
I
It's
think so,
you
too.
because
Yeah,
Star Wars has
yeah,
become
that's
such a
the thing.
like a. It's like we technically it's not our property. We don't own it, but because it's such a part of our lives, that's where we believe that
Feel
we
like do.
have control
Feel
over
like
it.
we're a part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess for me, I don't think he really ruined Star Wars. I think he changed what we all thought was gonna happen, which can be good and bad.
Yeah.
Because I guess
Well, and I think
looking
that's
for me, looking at the like how they go forward, I'm just thinking there's like what 20 rebels now. Like,
Yeah.
for real.
Basically,
how is that gonna work?
right?
Like even before,
light
it was a
finds
long,
a way.
Yeah, it was a it
It's
was
gonna.
it was a long
gonna
shot for
come
them to win in
full
the
circle.
in the beginning, but now there's like 20 of them.
It's gonna come full circle, and they're gonna start making clones again.
Oh my gosh, what
The
if
rebels.
we go back to Camino?
Guess
Well,
what,
have you
guys?
guys heard-
It's still there.
Have you guys heard the rumors where, like, J.J. Abrams is gonna like tap into time travel in the next movie, kind of to
Really?
bring back to like bring. I mean, it sounds fishy. It's just like, well, you're just
Yeah.
basically saying the last episode meant nothing.
That's what he wants to do, because I mean his vision was definitely messed with. Like what he wanted for Star Wars was messed
Yeah.
with.
Yeah,
Wait, is
that's
he
for
the director
sure.
for the last one or the
Yes.
next movie? He is.
Yep,
Okay.
episode 9.
Yeah.
Well, what? I mean,
Well-
what was the point of them having Ryan Johnson direct this?
Because
this one then?
originally they were gonna do 3 directors for 3 different things. or for three
then
different
they
movies. But then I
Decided that
think
wasn't a good idea after Ryan's
and so
changed it a little bit.
Well, it's not because of the guy who was going to direct the ninth one. He had already been kicked off the project before the movie came out, and it was because Kathleen Kennedy was in disagreement, or from what I've read and heard, she didn't like the way he wanted to do certain things, so that's why he got let go.
Interesting.
See, oh man, it is raining really bad right now. I don't think Star Wars is ruined. Like, they can still salvage it. I just think parts that we wanted, like, we were expecting a little bit of backstory or a little bit more with Snoke. We were expecting a little more with Rey, and we didn't get it. And I think that's why people are a little upset. And then killing Luke is tough.
It was tough, but I think it was necessary.
It was necessary to move forward in the franchise.
Yeah.
Necessary? No. But I think it was.
Oh, guys, dance floor, dance floor, dance floor. Whoop, whoop.
Dance floor? Where?
The barn at the trailer park.
Ooh, alright.
Well, I think it was just necessary in the aspect of that's what we had for Obi-Wan. And so now that kind of passes on to Luke. And then,
Yeah. I think it definitely like helped the story.
Are you guys gonna join
I don't
me
think
in
it's
the
a bad
dance
thing to do.
I'm
I
coming to
just
join
don't
you.
know. Necessary? Well, especially like I don't know. Just with like if Carrie Fisher was still alive, I would have probably said it was necessary. But now that she's that she passed, like I think they should have had her go in this movie and then just had Luke in the next one. That would have made more sense.
Wait, what if for the third movie we all find out that this is just Han's dream?
Han wakes up.
Zane, why aren't you dancing, man? Come on.
Is it
It's
up
like
here?
episode.
No, Isaac, what are you doing?
It's
Get
like
down here.
Wow.
episode 4 when he leaves to get his reward after he brings back Leia on Yavin.
All right, let's move to the circle.
Yeah, it'd probably be a good
This is
idea.
epic.
So
That's a
Ethan
sweet dance floor.
is chiming in here. I think he was responding to my we didn't get any backstory on Snoke, and he is saying how much backstory do you get on Darth Maul? What about Jabba? But I think those
Well, but at the
characters
same
we
time,
understood
those
those characters. Like, you can understand those characters from what they were.
They also weren't the leader of all the remaining Sith.
Yeah,
They weren't billed as
the
supposed to be this
Emperor.
big,
They weren't
powerful.
Emperor
Exactly.
Palpatine. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, if that was the argument of, oh, we didn't get any backstory on Palpatine, okay, I can understand your argument.
understand
But we got a lot of backstory for Palpatine. Like,
And the argument against that, I mean, if you're a true Star Wars fan, you probably saw the Clone Wars where you got a lot of Darth Maul. Like the
Oh, yeah.
that's
cartoon
also
show.
very true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly.
I got guys right in front of me.
I don't have any guns.
Okay.
All right, coming. He also yelled at me to
Very
read the
nice.
chat. Settle down, Ethan. But thank you
We'll
for
get
watching.
around
Ethan.
to it.
Thank you for watching.
We were just so invested in this off-topic conversation.
He says, "Yeah, true that." I think he agrees with our.
I'm down.
Oh Jesus, guy. I talked
Oh shoot!
Holy crap, that was
Guys.
quick.
to. Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna get caught in the storm too. So.
Yeah. So for those watching, a lot of times when we get into these discussions, that's when we start not to play very well. So if it looks bad,
Right?
it's because it is bad.
Right.
Dang it!
All right. On to the next one.
Have fun dying in the storm, guys.
Yes,
Yeah, what the
truly,
heck?
truly. No, I just want to know where Snoke at least came from. Like who is this
Yeah.
guy? And then
Mama
like,
Snoke.
it's not a
Well,
huge,
and
it's not a
maybe-
huge deal that like we don't have a lot of story on him, but also the way he went out was kind of annoying.
Yeah. Well, that was like the no backstory thing. That's like mysterious and fine, but then he goes, like he dies with no backstory. That's the problem. It's not that
Yeah.
he has no backstory. It's that he has no backstory and then he dies.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, like I think Zane mentioned it earlier. I think the only people that were really upset with this movie is the fanboys, like, because they all know the whatever, you know, the how the
They know
canon
too
is
much.
supposed to go. Yeah, they know too much, and they were like, "Hey, this is not how it's supposed to go." But if you just take it at its face value, it was an enjoyable movie, I thought.
Yeah, I don't think you can say.
I can
it's
agree
not,
with that.
I don't think you can say it's not enjoyable.
Well, you can, but
Well, you
you'd
can
be
say
wrong.
it, but
You'd be wrong.
you'd be wrong. you'd be fanboying.
Yeah.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
enjoy it at all. The characters are wrong. Stupid porgs! How dare they cater to children? I don't know what Ewoks were, but
Ewoks were awesome. Okay, they successfully defended their planet.
Yeah,
Dude, I
they
know,
had
but-
a strategy
I know, but that's like-
and
They defeated the Empire.
their own plan.
that's
Yeah,
true. Well, the porgs changed Chewbacca's heart, so
that's not even true.
whatever.
Okay.
He was gonna eat a porg, and the porg cried, and then he didn't, and then they were best friends.
And then he probably just ate it later.
Off screen.
Prove it.
Off
Just so the
screen,
kids,
yeah.
so the kids don't, get upset about it.
Chewbacca
Exactly.
a porg.
In the book that I finished a couple weeks ago, he does not eat them, even after
There
he
you go.
cooked it.
Boom.
Oh.
He did already
that was just
kill-
a waste.
I mean, here's
Chewbacca
the
has
thing:
a
he
heart.
did already kill one. He just didn't eat it.
True. I mean, he already killed it. He might as well eat it. He's just wasting.
Ethan wants
We
to
have
discuss. Ethan wants
plenty
to
of guys
discuss
coming
Jar
at
us.
Jar, and I'm just gonna say no.
Which could be argued that that's more heartless. The fact that he killed it and then
He
didn't
killed
eat
it
it.
and then
So he
burned
just
it.
killed it
True.
just for the fun of it.
Killed it.
Are you
cooked
going
it.
to this far left complex,
Kill
Robbie?
him for
We got a
fun.
crew. Yeah.
Let's try to stick together, because
Yeah,
this
let's
is
do
gonna get
twos.
messy.
Ethan wants us to discuss Jar Jar, but I don't want to. So
Yeah, no one
Does
wants to do
anybody
that.
want to?
What is to discuss about Jar Jar?
I don't know.
Other than he's
You
the
know what?
greatest
As a-
Sith Lord
as
to
a-
ever exist.
As a kid, I didn't hate Jar Jar because I didn't understand.
Oh yeah, as a kid.
I thought
didn't-
Jar Jar was
I didn't
funny.
mind him.
I was like,
And then
"Haha."
when you rewatch the prequels, when you become a little more
Adult.
mature, it's like, why is he?
I'm
here?
down. Only could sneak around for so long.
Well, if you
Where
would have
were you
landed
at,
with
Mark?
us,
I came in low.
Together.
Sorry.
Or were
You guys
at,
are
Mark,
together.
when you died?
On the second to last house. So 3 houses from you.
Oh, okay. All right. So we got some
yeah,
time.
he really wasn't close to us.
I do enjoy the
Got an
Jar Jar
extra
theory that he's actually
guys.
a. What do you have?
Oh, Zane,
Dang it.
right here.
Oh, Isaac
What?
here.
There's a small shield in here. Okay, there's
I do.
shooting
I
right
do think
outside.
the
Looks like
Jar
they're,
Jar's a Sith
complex right
Lord
next to us.
idea is really funny though, and
That
it
is
makes
pretty
sense.
funny.
He did get into the. What is it called? It's not the Congress. It's the. I went up there already. The Senate.
Senate.
Yeah, the Senate. With
Somebody's
no.
getting shot at.
When he shouldn't have been at all.
Oh,
Two guys in
exactly.
the next complex.
Knocked one. Knocked two. Killed two.
Dang, you're so good at this
Oh,
game.
knocked. Get him.
Man,
Come
shit.
here. Help me. There's just one guy. Nice.
Got him. Hand
job.
cannon. Yeah, buddy.
Love the hand cannon.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
the
took
other
care
guy
of
also
that pistol elimination.
There you go.
Nice. I'm alright with it. I like the hand cannon. I'd rather have it than any other pistol, probably. But
Right?
I really like the suppressed pistols. That's just kind of personal choice, I guess.
yeah, those are alright too.
I
I'd take those. There's a
the
lot
hand
of stuff
cannon
here.
is workable.
I've got some small shields for you, Robbie.
All right.
Robbie.
I only need one. I'm gonna grab that blue AR as well.
You just need one.
Yeah. I'm using a
There you
slurp juice.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
inspect the rest of
Alright.
these houses, see if anyone
Yeah.
else is here.
I'm
Just so we
guessing
don't
they
get
probably
caught.
didn't completely clean them out.
Nice.
There's a guy on top of that house.
What?
Isaac.
There is.
Shot
Don't use the shotgun. Shotgun's not long range.
Knocked him. Oh, there's another one.
Guy down below. I pointed at the guy like you would have seen me point at him.
Yep. He's up top. Up top. Got him for.
There's another one. Okay.
Where?
Oh no, same guy. Just up top. He went down.
Oh shoot, that was dumb.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Let's take out this hand cannon again. Where'd he go? Ah,
Not
shoot.
sure. Oh, he's in here.
Someone just set a trap.
He set his trap in here. There's one in there.
Another one in there.
Oh, there's two. Yep.
Isaac, don't die.
Oh crap! I'm knocked. There's a trap right in the door, Isaac. So don't go in the door. I hit a couple of them pretty hard.
The other guy go. Did you get him?
I killed one of them.
There's
Died.
still one guy.
I'll look for you.
Ah shoot.
Sorry.
Finish off the other guy. Or actually leave him so his buddy has to come. Leave that
Watch
guy.
the-
Get the launch pad, man.
All right, don't go in that door,
Okay,
Isaac.
or is there a
Don't go in the.
trap?
Don't go. Yeah, there was a trap.
I know.
I'm gonna use.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab that launch
those you
pad.
guys here.
Someone want to get that chest so you can get that for the objective. Or Zane, do you have the battle pass?
I'm good.
No, not yet.
Oh, then let me get it then.
Bandages.
Or where is it? Is it downstairs? Must be downstairs.
I suppose I should use these bandages.
Kind of worries me that we never found their last guy.
Well, I killed
Yeah.
one before we got here.
Yeah, but all those guys I just knocked. Like,
Is there a blue hat guy that you killed in here, Zane? Because that was the one that I saw.
There was two blue hats. There was two blue hats.
No,
Okay,
I don't
so
remember
that guy
killing
must
a
have
blue
gotten
hat.
away then.
Well, he must.
He was
might
in
he
the
have
must have
ran.
bailed.
Oh yeah, one of them must have bailed because I knocked one, but only got killed for one of the ones I knocked.
Oh,
got-
really?
Yeah.
So they might
So he
be
must have
around
been.
here somewhere.
He might have got. I think he got revived. He's from the circle.
Yeah, that was the nice part. Oh,
Yeah, whatever.
they hit this one already. Pretty good, looks like.
Yeah, I think everyone was meeting on this house.
Little bits.
So, anyways,
Yeah, so anyways, moving on. How about, what's everyone's thoughts on Rick and Morty and how glorious that show has become and
it's just great.
impacted the pulp culture so much that a billion-dollar company, brings back a sauce because of a cartoon show.
I mean, that
Right?
speaks volumes for how popular that show became.
True.
Also, not to mention, other pop culture things interceding, like Rocket League has gotten a bunch of Rick and Morty
Yep.
attachments and stuff like that. Just random stuff like that.
Ethan just
I
said
think
Rick.
it's just
I just want to. Ethan just said lick and boring. Apparently, he's not a fan.
He has not watched it, my guess would be that.
So
Dude,
that's so
he's
creative.
one person.
he says show
He's
speak.
that guy.
He's that guy.
He's that guy. It's okay that you don't understand the jokes, Ethan.
It's okay that he's not intelligent enough to understand the concept.
Yeah. Attack our fans. Yeah, get them.
Yeah.
Screw you, man! I'm gonna find out where you live! I'm gonna come to your house. And I'm gonna eat your food. And drink your booze. You're not gonna like that at all, will ya?
Whoa, man. Alright, do you want to go on top of this hill?
I'm gonna move to the.
I have no
the
ammo.
hill. I was gonna say I'm gonna move to the pool. See if there's any.
Alright,
Oh yeah,
let's
the
go
rec
there.
center here.
What are your who would be your favorite non-Rick or Morty character
Snowball.
in your heart? Who do you hold?
Snowball.
Who do you hold dear?
I
Nah,
love
Rick
Mr.
and
Poopy
Morty.
Butthole.
Like a character that's not Rick and Morty,
Oh, okay.
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
and none of the universe Rick and Morty's. So like it's a. There better not be any Rick or Morty in the name that you drop.
Oh, man.
Snowball. I love Snowball.
Snowball.
Snowball's pretty.
I'll be
You
honest.
took my
like,
testicles, Summer.
I'll be honest.
Okay, there's two guys.
Where are my
three guys
testicles?
playing soccer in the soccer arena.
Alright, let's sneak up on him.
4 of them. I think it's a whole squad.
Yeah,
I don't really have a ton of ammo.
neither do I.
That episode where they're like infecting their minds or whatever, and they just have all those characters is
Right.
like a genius episode.
Nice.
I don't know what they're doing.
One of my personal favorites is like photography raptor. Just like a raptor that just randomly takes pictures.
Oh,
we
rocket.
got a rocket.
RPG.
I think they both ran out.
What the heck? I was behind that. He's coming to kill me.
I'm lagging.
I'm killed.
Oh, I'm not.
Can't
Go, Isaac.
find
Nice.
one. I'm just gonna kill this guy.
Isaac just wants to kill.
Oh shoot, I have
And
no
he didn't
ammo.
even get
Dang it. Crap. Didn't even get this. Oh, he died. Okay, good.
Yeah, go, Isaac.
Sucker.
We hurt their team.
Pad stats.
Had those stats. I think
what are some other good ones?
I'll be honest, when I first
that
started
episode.
watching Rick and Morty, I couldn't get into it, and then I watched that episode, which I think it's like the second or third episode, with Snowball taking over, and then I was like,
Oh,
yep,
that's.
yep, I'm
Yep.
all for this now.
I was with you there. Like when I started watching it, I was like, "This is such a weird show.
Yep.
Right?
Like, what the heck is going on here?" But then you just like embrace it, and you're like, "Okay, this is hilarious."
This is great.
I was hooked at
The one thing I thought-
Anatomy Park.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a
that's a
good
good
one.
one too.
All of them are good. The one thing that got in my mind, and the reason why I love the show is just the artistry in it. Like, what goes through someone's
Oh,
head?
yeah.
It's like, hey, this is what I'm going to draw, and like just to have the
Yeah.
imagination to draw all these
the
weird characters.
imagination in that show is ridiculous. Like, man, it's nuts.
It's weird. It's,
But that's what makes it what it is. I mean,
it's true.
Makes it unique. Yeah.
It took me a while to get past like how they had the eyes. Like that's still kind
Yeah.
of
oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that little asterisk for the pupils.
Yeah, I
that
don't
still
like
kind
that.
of bugs me.
I don't
when you
like
see
it at all.
close-ups. Like, I don't know, but you know, it's just like one of the
It's like the artist's
quirks that-
signature, though. Yeah, it's
yeah.
Right.
what makes it different from everything else.
Yep. Man, such a quotable show. So great.
I of course love Squanch as my character,
You do?
but also a
Clearly.
huge
I mean,
fan.
you are Squanch for life, so.
But also a huge fan of Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Yes.
The Mr. Poopy Butthole.
And with your Raptor photographer character, that's in the same episode where you're thinking like this guy's never been in this series before, so the whole time you're thinking that he's one of the imagination for like the worms.
That episode
Yeah.
was so great because of that.
That was such a great episode, yeah.
You're like Poopy, Mr. Poopy Butthole has to be fake.
Yeah, yeah. you think so the whole time. Because he's
And
just
they
the
get
most
shot.
ridiculous.
All right, do we want to go tilted again? We seem to have better success there.
Do it.
Let's go with Tilted.
Tilted.
Get tilted.
Get
Tilted.
swifty.
Oh, that's another.
Show me what you
was
got.
it the
Mark, what's that guy's
name?
name? What's
Romulus?
the big head's name?
Romulus?
Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head those guys' names.
Isn't it Romulus or something
I
like
think
that?
it is something like
That's what I
that.
thought.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got.
I really like that episode as well. That's a good episode.
Then how the first planet's just like, you can't do this to us. Ah, there's one every year. Just gets him vaporized right away.
Oh, get a
I
guy.
got a guy. He has a gun! He has a gun! No! Mark, you have to kill him.
No.
Mark, Good friends. Dig it, Mark.
No.
That was
Coming
embarrassing.
down.
Mark, do you not have a gun?
Oh, Mark, not the guy.
Mark, that's not the guy though.
Crap. Sorry, I'm sorry I
Hey,
distracted
survive,
you.
Zane.
Zane hasn't even landed yet.
What, Zane? What the heck, dude? Where have you been this whole time?
I was grabbing a piece of pizza.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
This week on What is
Not
Zane
pie
Eating?
this time.
Is it pie? Is it Taco Bell? Nobody knows.
Oh, God.
Is it a Taco Bell pie?
Oh my gosh.
I wish Taco Bell had heavy breathing.
Ethan says, I give you all 4 minutes to die and tilted. Well, you proved us right there, Ethan. I will say it's not every match that we go to tilted and die immediately.
We gotta humble ourselves.
Just sometimes, yeah. Every
We
every
actually
time
proved
we have
him
a good
wrong. That
match.
was probably less than 4 minutes.
That's true.
That wasn't even a minute.
Another. Like, this is actually probably my favorite episode. That was a good episode, but the interdimensional cable episode has to
Yeah.
be the best
Fake
episode of Rick and Morty.
doors! Come get your fake doors here. Try this one. Doesn't work. This one. Nope. Doesn't work
Two
either.
brothers.
Fake doors!
Get your fake doors.
I just love
Is
that
that
one
still
because
the
then
same
it's like,
commercial?
yeah, is this commercial still going? Wait, Morty, let's see where this goes.
Let's just see. Let's just see where it goes. Oh man.
Like, what the heck?
But he thought the commercial was over.
I just thought the commercial was over, but it's just restarting at my house. Try these doors, fake door store. Come on down to the fake door store and get your fake doors.
Alright, let's redeem ourselves at tilted here. That was
Well,
bad.
then we can't talk about off-topic things.
That's true.
Oh, we're going tilted again.
Yeah,
Oh.
tilted.
Okay.
Get tilty. What tower are we landing at?
Okay.
Just
Let's land
Corner
together.
apartment building where we normally land.
Okay. Okay.
you know the one with our names on it.
I'm sure
Whoa,
it's
our
got our
names
names
are
on
on
it
it?
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty sure it is.
Do you think that the wait between at least to season 3 and now season 4, that wait, does that like hurt or help the product of Rick and Morty?
I honestly think it
In the long
helps
run.
the streaming going on right
Yeah.
now.
Another
Like
person there.
now, it's not so much a matter of. Okay, I'm in this fight here. Shoot! Dang it! Crap! Get him, Zane! Get him! I got like
Wait.
one or two
Ah,
hits.
dang it. Well, that was awful. Oh my
Crap.
god.
What? Oh, he had your gun.
And again. Yeah, he grabbed my gun. Dang it.
Alright,
Wow.
yeah, totally
Alright,
redeemed
so
yourself.
here we go.
Isaac, you had a gun. How'd you not do any damage to
I
it?
got a couple hits on him. Like maybe
Not
one,
enough.
2, maybe. So like 14 or 16 damage, whatever the damage
Why
was.
do you guys
that was
not me? I'm still in the game.
So hey, has anyone else noticed that now you can't just set up traps anywhere and you have to build your own platform, like on roofs
Yeah,
and
that's
everything?
annoying.
Because I just tried to kill a guy because all I had was a trap. So I tried to set it up, but I tried to put it above the door and I just couldn't because of that new setting.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Kind of frustrating.
Yeah.
Because like you play a game
Like-
so long one way. So Zane,
Well,
now
that
on
just
the
seems like something that didn't need to be changed.
yeah, exactly. Like, because now you have to like build your own platform, you know, flat platform above the door, and then put your trap down. You can't just put the trap down.
Yeah, that's annoying.
That just seems really dumb.
Because yeah, I definitely would have got a kill there, but nope. I didn't have any wood, so my trap was perfect. I guess I don't know if you could. I probably could have put on the floor.
Yeah, that's what makes it even more senseless
He's
because,
smart.
yeah, without wood, now that is entirely useless.
Yeah.
Ethan
Pretty dumb.
is saying that's not true, but I've done it multiple times where I haven't been able to put it on top.
It depends. your own, if it's somebody else's building, you can't do it. If it's just a normal platform, you can.
I haven't been able to do it.
I've
Maybe
been
it's just
able
you.
to do it on my own building.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Just suck.
I think it is. You're just a scrub.
Possibly.
Probably. Robbie's just not doing it right.
I'm just terrible. I mean, that's totally possible.
Valid.
Squanch, you got a Freddy up there?
Squanch.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready up.
Busy
You gonna
squanching.
squanch with us?
Are you squanching?
I just want you guys to want me.
Do you have somewhere I can go squanch?
I'm just gonna squat yourself.
You can substitute that word for anything. Four brothers playing Fortnite.
Mexican
Running around.
Armada.
Are we concerned that Adult Swim hasn't like officially said they're doing a season 4?
Well, because aren't they trying to sell it to a network, actually? I thought they were trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, I thought there was talk that it was probably gonna possibly get bought by another network.
Yeah, that's what I heard
See,
too.
what are the networks?
So I think
gonna
For
they're
buy
probably
it?
just-
$2 billion.
Two.
No, for 25
Can we not-
shekels.
25 shekels.
Schmeckles.
Shall we not go to
Yeah, let's go somewhere.
Tilted this time?
Yeah,
Where do you want to
go
go?
to Haunted.
Go to Haunted Hills.
Haunted?
Ooh.
Smart
Get
men think
haunted.
alike.
Let's get haunted.
Let's get haunted.
Let's get swifty.
Haunted.
I guess that makes me a little worried because if it goes to a certain other certain networks that aren't gonna let them do, what they've done.
But why would you buy that product if
Yeah.
you
True.
like?
That's what I was
Or-
gonna say. I mean, I
Because
think it would
who
stay
knows
the
if those
same
guys, like Dan
regardless
Harmon,
of
like
what
owns, like with his deal with Adult Swim, we don't know if he like actually owns the characters. If he owns the characters in the show itself, then it's really just up to him to
Yeah.
make that deal. Or if
There's
Adult Swim
one
has
guy
some partner,
that's-
We got a couple guys with us
Yeah, we got a
here.
couple guys coming.
All right.
well, they are gonna mess with the wrong melon farmers. I have them all by me.
Here, grab that shotty.
Get some- Save the mark.
Here, Zane. I'm gonna pop 2 shields and I'll give you one.
I'm gonna go try to save Mark.
I'm coming.
Where's Matt?
Yep, I'm down. There's 2 of them. One more. Just that guy. Good job.
Nice.
Good job, you
Nice.
guys.
I need some health, but
Where's Mark's body?
Oh, you
you
stole
got
my
one.
shotgun. Dang it.
I'm getting him.
All right, I'm gonna drop a small
There we
small shield here.
Well, that
It's
went
not like
well.
Oh, shield, alright.
There's only 2 of them, or was there more?
There was
I
3.
killed one of them, there's 4 total.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he killed one, I got the other 2, then Robbie finished him off.
I didn't get a kill.
The
Yeah,
last guy.
yeah, he did.
I finished him off.
Isaac.
Oh,
finished him.
eyes. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I was too far away.
How dare you?
I didn't help Dean. Jeez, I don't want you.
There's another green
I did
burst over
not.
I did not.
I did not.
here.
I did not hit her. I did not.
So, I finally watched that this week.
The
and it was a
Disaster
great-
Artist.
Disaster Artist for
Zane, have
everybody,
you actually
yes.
seen The Room yet?
No, I don't. I feel
Course
like
you
I don't need to.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Actually, if you...
you're
But
not
the
even like
cinematic
interested,
masterpiece.
really?
Dude,
Like
are you-
if I saw that without seeing The Room, I would be like, okay, I have to see this now because it
Yeah.
apparently is the worst movie of all time.
Hey,
But
Mark.
just they show
Yeah.
so much of it in Disaster Artist that like I
No,
know,
no, dude.
like,
No,
No,
dude,
they
you
don't.
you don't understand.
no, I've
You
got
have no
enough of
idea.
it.
No, dude.
You have no
You
idea,
don't
Zane.
understand. You don't
You don't
understand
know,
how,
man.
You don't understand how inappropriate
know
that
me.
movie is.
You don't know how bad it is until you've
There's another
actually
blue
watched
shoddy
it.
right here, guys. At the
I'll take
truck.
it.
Hey, Mark, I have a slurp juice for you.
Awesome possum.
Awesome opossum.
Oh my goodness.
Please.
But it was a really good movie, regardless if you have seen it or not.
Robbie, this is the house I came to, in the chest I was getting.
I beat you here, so...
Whoa.
I'm gonna drop you a slurp juice. Here you go.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Ooh, here's another slurp juice in the whatchamacallit, in the shed over here for
In the
somebody
whatchamacallit?
needs it.
Mark, do you want
Crossbow.
this? Do you want this
Ooh.
tactical submachine gun?
No, you can take it.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take that crossbow because I have 3 shotguns right now.
You have 3 shotguns.
Not useful. Okay, let's see
Alright.
here.
Keep going
Does anybody
south.
need bandages? Because I've got a few.
I think
I'm
Zane
good.
needs some.
I'm also carrying some too.
Yeah, I could use some.
I'll drop a couple. Here, dropped them on the way.
Okay.
Just reap the ridge.
Whoa.
Ho ho, delicious.
I'm
Delicious.
going back on Rick and Morty. I'm interested to see what they do with Evil Morty.
Right?
Oh yes.
See
I'm
where his
excited about that.
arc goes.
I'm surprised they didn't go back to that at all before the last season was over.
I think they want you to like wait. I think they
Yeah.
enjoy that, making
Yeah.
you wait for everything.
Well, I mean, do you think they? I mean, I doubt they plan, not coming out with another season this soon.
Yeah.
I think they would have
2 years later.
planned.
Yeah.
I
There's
don't know.
nothing up there. It has been a while.
Yeah, sure seems like it.
Dude, you guys want to destroy this ice cream truck for all the loot we could get?
Let's do it.
Whoa.
Live stream
Oh.
us speeding up an ice cream truck for 10 minutes.
A defenseless ice cream truck.
Getting nothing.
Has anyone ever destroyed it? Are you sure? Like nothing happens?
I've seen
Yeah, you don't
videos
get
and
anything.
nothing's happened. I haven't
That's how we
actually
get
been doing
sucked-
it myself.
We get sucked into the game.
Right. You get you get one steal. That's all. That's
Could have
probably
sworn earlier
the-
when they started it that I got 1 steal at the beginning when I started taking it down, and then
that's possibly the
Sorry.
biggest troll job ever. It's great.
yeah.
Have people been here? To the
Yeah,
snobby?
Well,
they're broken apart up there.
I heard the reason why they put jack up the health on like the ice cream trucks is for that like the ice cream truck challenge, so people can't just destroy it and then you'd be out of luck.
Yeah, true.
I mean, the game would probably register that it was still there because you can destroy a gas station.
Well, just like the gnomes.
You couldn't destroy the gnomes. That pissed me off.
Can't destroy
Yep.
them, yeah. So creepy little buggers.
Whoa. Control your roommate. We got a guy behind us here.
Yep. Killing me. Don't worry about me.
Oh, we got another guy.
Another guy on
Top-
top of the house.
Top of the house.
Coming over.
Falling down. Oh crap. I didn't know there was another guy. Job boys.
Another one.
Another one.
I could be healed.
I got you.
Thanks, Boo.
You so nice. I'm gonna grab that med.
Get that med kit over here.
Yeah,
There's
loot
another
up.
one. Is that? Yeah. We do have a little ways to run. Just be mindful. I'm gonna grab these bandages just so we have them.
Alright.
Does anyone
No,
have any extra shields?
Not like they were my bandages.
Couple more
Oh, did you
bandages
want
over
that?
here too.
I can give them back to you, Mac.
Do I have anything else cool? I got 2 shotguns that I don't really need to carry. I'll take this. Just for fun.
Alright.
Great
Wow,
news,
we have a
guys.
ways to go.
I have all blue things. Ooh,
I have a purple thing, a blue thing, and a green thing.
wow. Are you going for the rainbow challenge?
I am going for the rainbow. I wish I had a gold gun. You know, if anyone wants to give me a gold gun, you just go
I'm
ahead.
not. No. You're not James Bond.
I'm not that kind of a lady.
So we've been,
I don't
me
know
and
what that
Isaac have
was
kind of been
supposed
me and Isaac have kind of been talking about what other games we could do for the live stream. We were wondering what you guys would think.
Don't blasphemy. Don't even, man.
Broforce?
Broforce.
Mark, have you
Dude,
not played
Broforce would be
Broforce?
epic.
Is that the one
Broforce.
where your
You have
faux
to play
character is some
Broforce.
action hero?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Is that?
All the
Yeah, I know what
action
you're talking
heroes from everywhere. It's amazing.
But they're called by different names because obviously
Yeah, like-
copyright.
Yeah,
The
copyright.
Brominator.
Just for instance, if Abraham Lincoln was in it, it would be Abraham Lincoln.
Yep.
Predator is Predabro.
Pretty bro.
Some of them aren't that clever, but
The Brominator.
It's just fitting
Yeah,
bro
yeah,
into
yeah, yeah.
words.
yeah,
Bro
basically
McLean.
every name has bro in it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's pretty great.
It's a great game.
Well,
Seriously, that would be an epic game to play on the stream.
That was off topic.
that was.
Very off topic.
Back
It was
to topic.
applicable.
Well,
How
get
dare
to our
you?
third topic.
How dare you?
How dare you?
What are everyone's thoughts with the new, I guess, news that's been in the last week or so, and some revelations that have come out with Stan Lee being not himself being accused, but people who are around him being accused of elder abuse on him, abusing his celebrity and kind of his stature in the community. Do you think that's
I think
validity
before we
Very,
start,
very
you have-
upsetting.
I think before we start, you have to understand nothing is proven. Stanley
Yes,
himself
nothing is
came
proven.
out and said it's all lie, which
Yep.
I think I don't know how you want to feel about that. I mean, we want to assume that Stanley is getting the best care he can possibly,
Yes.
but
And he's
I think-
surrounded with people that love him and are for his best interest only.
I think for me, I watched those videos of him at that last Comic-Con. I think it was whatever one it was. I can't remember. And you see he's just being pushed around, not like pushed, but he's being rolled around
Yeah.
to go here, and he looks dead tired. You know, he's got a blanket around him. He looks like you picture your grandpa when he's older. That's what he looks like. But he's 20
Yeah.
years
And granted,
older
he
than
is
that.
95.
He's 95.
And we don't know if he was sick the morning before, too. That's always something that
True,
comes into play.
True.
I mean, someone of that age gets a regular cold. That could be
Yeah.
devastating.
And then there was one video where it seemed like someone was telling him how to spell his name. I don't know if that's legit or not, but it's sad to see, an icon like that in the shape he's in. But you understand it's coming. He's 95.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
on top of that,
Other
there's
guy-
stories that are out in the public where he doesn't have the best relationship with his daughter, too. And
Reportedly,
that's been the other thing. Yeah, reportedly, of
he
course.
says he does. Did you watch the video that he sent out?
Yes, the one I shared with you guys.
Okay, yeah.
Guy jump headed.
I mean, with
That-
any story, there's always, or with any rumor, there's always a little truth.
Yeah.
True.
Alright, we don't have a good angle at all up here.
I'm getting down.
Yeah, I can't.
Knock
see.
one.
I'm running out of bullets.
Quite low on ammo, yeah.
Alright, I'm going down.
Got one.
I'm gonna stay up here and just shoot.
Alright.
I know, I'm gonna keep shooting until I'm out of ammo, too.
Alright.
Which will be soon. Do you see anyone else, Isaac? Is
There's
there a
one
guy under
that
there?
I think there's one on the other side of that wall there.
Ah, dang.
Are they up top, Mark? Is that where that's coming from?
They're right down here. Who's ever shooting at that truck, that's where they were.
Okay, knocked one. Killed him.
I think you got him.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go down there now.
I killed 2.
I am out of ammo.
Coming to you, Mark.
Plus, oh crap, this storm's coming.
Leave me,
Okay,
you guys go. I'm dead.
Dude, I don't have...
Been fun playing with you all.
I might die in this storm. I can make walkway, never mind. I should be fine. But if I get shot, I'm dead.
Sorry, Mark.
Bye,
I'm
Isaac.
sorry.
That's Felicia.
Guys, I got a path over here.
There's a
If I
jump
get...
pad right
Zane?
there, too.
Oh,
Zane?
dude, seriously?
There's a jump pad right there.
Oh, you suck.
I'm going for it.
Alright.
Zane, I don't know why you're saving me. I'm gonna die.
Guys, there's a jump pad right here.
Leave me, Zane.
If you can get
I'm
to
already
it.
I'm already halfway past. I'm just gonna get there.
And someone took all the med packs around me.
I have bandages, but that's about it.
Where's the...
It's over the lake.
Like up that little ledge thing? Oh, I'm gonna
Okay,
die
dude.
again.
Hey, Isaac, there's people straight northeast. I have to bandage up and then I can help.
Okay.
Oh, I'm dying
I
again,
have
so...
6 to life right now. If anyone has a med kit, please drop it.
I've got bandages. Do you have bandages?
I have bandages. Oh,
Okay,
I need
this
more
guy's
actually. I
building
need
up
more.
right
I need
here.
more bandages.
More? Okay.
Yeah. Oh crap.
Dang it. Shoot.
Oh no, you're oh, at least you dropped your bandages.
Stayed alive as long as we could.
Oh crap, storm.
Ethan says, did we all get our free backpack? Yes, well I did.
Yes.
I did.
Yep.
You're still alive, Mark. Wow. You were, anyways.
Yeah,
Hey, we
they-
got third.
Hey.
Yeah, third.
Yay.
Yay, that wasn't very nice. That wasn't very good.
Nah.
Yeah, we should have pushed those guys earlier, I think.
Yeah, probably. I always forget about the storm when I'm fighting somebody.
Alright. Let's do this. We have yet to get two wins on the stream.
Let it be known that I
Why do you tell
revived
him
you,
that?
Mark. So I'm a good
Yes,
friend.
thank you. Thank you. You are. You're better than some people like Max.
Mark,
Bang,
could you,
bang.
Could you ready
Wait,
up
wait,
because we
where's
like you?
Max again?
Oh, he's in a meeting.
Oh.
You mean
Well,
Big
you should be out pretty
80?
soon.
Yeah, I love
think-
that he's
Where-
in
where-
a meeting, but he would have been here if it was started at 4. Like, what?
Yeah. Don't worry about
Like,
it. Whatever.
Where
Okay.
does he usually conduct his meetings at? Do you guys know?
Getting back to our
we're
off-topic
in the office.
Does he
topic.
do it in his office at home?
Getting
I thought it
back
was
to
a
our
laser tag arena.
Oh, yeah. Probably, definitely laser tag arena.
Getting back
'cause
to
that's
our
like where he does
off-topic
all his
topics.
business, right?
This is off topic, Robbie.
yeah.
Jeez.
He's got a gold scar,
Getting back
guys.
to our off-topic topics.
Shooting at
Ramen
Mark.
noodles, the best food in the world.
When you're poor, yeah. Even though that's still not even that accurate, because I could be rich and I'd still
I
eat
can
ramen.
be rich. I still eat ramen.
Well, don't they sell like expensive ramen, like the fancier stuff?
There is nice
it's-
yeah.
ramen, but who wants that when you could have cheap ramen?
Top ramen.
Exactly.
Why call it top ramen if it's not top shelf? There's our first sponsor, babies.
All right.
Big time.
We just get a cease
First
and desist
sponsor.
letter. Don't ever talk
Yeah,
about
right.
ramen again.
Dude, every time.
But I'd say with Stan Lee, I think we just gotta enjoy the time that he's still here. If you're a
Yeah.
big comic book person.
My
Hopefully
idea.
they filmed all his movie scenes for the next 20 movies they have planned.
Right?
Yeah, for real.
Hammer
I
all
hope.
out.
I kind of hope
Just
that
do a
he
couple in
does.
advance for the X-Men movies that they're going to be coming out within like 5 or 6 years.
I honestly just hope he
Yep.
does like maybe one Comic Con, like he gets the San Diego Comic Con out of the way this year, and then just just stop going to the cons. Like that has to be so hiring for him.
Yeah.
Because
it has to
at
be.
where he is right now, like he's not a person to people. He's a
I mean,
commodity.
would anybody be really bummed if he stopped making public appearances? Like,
No, because you can
He's
Well,
not
understand.
people would be
5
bummed,
years
but I think all the true fans will understand. It's
everybody
like,
would
yeah,
understand.
Because here's the thing: there's people that are paying, you know, $400 just to get a signature that don't give a crap. They don't give a crap about Stan Lee.
They
go-
just want his signature.
they want a signature because he's
yeah.
gonna die soon. Like,
Yeah.
and it's sad.
Which is wrong in and of itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, was he was in one of the Iowa cons this
A
summer.
lot of people coming here.
I see that.
Jeez, why are there so many people coming here?
And yeah, I think he was charged, like, he was charging, but, you know, to get his signature was $350.
Oh, it's
at
a
that,
pretty penny.
At that one.
It's a
Yeah.
pretty penny to get his signature. But people are gonna pay it right now because of his health.
Mm-hmm.
Because you
Well,
see his-
and he's made a name for himself, too. It's not like he's trying to jack our money. It's just,
oh no.
he's literally in this community, like, he knows
Well,
his price.
Well, the
knows what-
point of raising the price is that you don't want as many people to do it. I mean, if it was $100, I would pay $100 to get a signature. But that's just how it
This
is.
guy's running away from me.
I wouldn't pay $350.
There's a guy in this building with us.
Yeah, I got him.
Oh shoot. Dang it. Guy's shooting at me. I knocked a guy, but his teammates shooting at me here.
No, but when I looked at that price tag, I almost went for it because I got this what if Stan Lee created the DC universe.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not. I guess some people might say it's not the best comic, but just the fact that he
not,
did
but it's
it,
fun.
that's why I
Yeah.
like it. Yeah.
It's entertaining. Like, that's the whole point of comics, you know?
If you guys want to come save me, you're welcome to.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
even,
you went down.
I honestly didn't realize you were
I'd
down,
say
Isaac.
down for a while.
You
Are there
guys, I'm
people
just-
over there by you?
I'm...
There are
How did I
definitely
go
people
down
over
so
there.
fast?
You-
Yeah, I'm
I don't know
between,
if I
like,
can-
2 teams.
Get good, chump.
I only can save one of you.
How did that guy kill me so fast? That's bogus.
Ah, dang it! I had a group of 3 hit me. I'm dead. I knocked one.
Are they in? Are you?
They're in the restaurant.
I have no ammo.
Quiet.
What?
I have no ammo.
All right, they are in in that restaurant over there. There's 3 of them. I knocked one, so no, there's 4 of them now actually.
Oh shoot!
Haha.
Is that a trap?
No, it's a trap of dudes or ladies.
That
Dude
was
trap.
followed by ammo.
That's all your ammo. C4.
Yep.
C4.
Oh, I forgot about my C4.
Oh no.
was
Oh
fun.
no.
Oh no.
No, it's with Stanley. It's just sad to see like how it's going right now for him.
Yeah, just sad.
You just want to you want him to live his last years happy, and you know if doing
Yeah.
these cons makes him happy, then he should keep doing them. Like, who am I to say he shouldn't? But it's just he just doesn't look happy. Like, I don't know. This is tough. You'll think he'll live forever, but it's not going to.
Yeah, well, he might. We don't know.
Well, maybe he
Right?
just
I guess
needs
we don't
one
know
Infinity
for
Stone
sure
and
if
he's good.
mortal or not, so
He does look pretty good for a 6-year-old?
95, I believe.
95?
5. Yeah. I've seen much worse elderly people. Some people look like Stan Lee when they turn like 70, so
Right. Can we go to the I guess that's not enough food there for us at the racetrack. Moisty Mire? We seem to get wins when we come out of Moisty.
yeah. Didn't we have one other topic to talk about?
We had our
We
top
did,
fives.
and not necessarily a topic, but have an easy transition. Stan Lee created some of the most. Stan Lee created some of the most popular Marvel superheroes and villains, or at least had a hand in it. our top 5 for this week is top 5 Marvel villains.
Dun, 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 dun.
Robbie, would you like to start us off with
I
your
can start.
top 5?
Let me bring it up here. Alrighty then.
Number one is the Joker.
2, Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze.
Remember,
All of Batman.
just Marvel.
Now these are just Marvel. I'm assuming any iteration of the Marvel versions.
I guarantee
Yes.
Max's Bumby's missing out on this because this is an epic list.
Right?
Well, that's too bad when you
So
make up times in your
yeah,
head.
maybe schedule your meetings a little more efficiently next time.
Stop making
Max.
up
Well,
times
it's
in
not
your
even
head,
that.
Max.
Just pay attention to your friends that you do fun stuff with.
Boom.
That's all it
Right.
takes, man.
Well, that too.
Got
Friend
him.
attack. My number 5 is Taskmaster.
Oh, nice.
Ah, you would.
I like Taskmaster. He just seems awesome.
If you like him so much, why don't you marry him?
I said I like him. I don't love him. It's not true love yet.
Ooh.
No.
We have a few
Not
dates
yet.
going.
And, yeah, just gotta get to know each other a little better
Yeah,
first.
just give us some time, okay?
All right, number
Um,
4.
My number 4 is Thanos.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I
Or
honestly
Thanos.
I honestly had a little bit of
Some
difficulty
people-
trying to figure out where I wanted him to be. I think for his sheer just power, I think is what got him into number 4 for me. Number 3, Apocalypse.
Ooh.
Nice.
Fell in love with
Apocalypse.
him through the animated TV show.
The X-Men
X-Men.
animated TV.
Oh yeah.
One of my favorites.
My number 2 is Magneto, of course.
Of course.
Can't go wrong with Magneto.
That's true.
And then-
Classic.
Yeah.
My number 1 is Carnage.
Yeah,
Ooh.
buddy.
I do enjoy me some
Ooh,
Carnage. I like that crazy, powerful, just awesome guy. Love him.
Serial killer kind of guy.
Yeah.
Robbie
Fun
loves
fact.
serial killers,
Fun
so-
fact. In the 90s Spider-Man animated series, do you know who voiced Carnage?
I do
Mel
not.
Gibson.
I think I do, but I don't know it off the top of my head.
I don't know.
Our boy Mark Hamill.
Was it my?
I was
that's
gonna
what
guess
I
that,
thought.
dude.
And I think that's kind of why I
Voices
fell in
so
love
many
with him.
great characters.
Because
Well, I guess
that's what-
technically didn't voice Carnage. He voiced Cletus Cassidy, but
yeah.
that, yeah.
Nice.
I
dude,
think that's
great.
kind of why.
Mark
Because that's what I
Hamill's the
remember
bomb.
Carnage most from is just those cartoons. Like I was like, he sounds like the Joker. I love the Joker.
Right?
But I mean, he has the same kind of, almost the same mentality as Joker does,
Yeah.
which is just
Sort of,
That was
yeah.
kind of
cause
the design
carnage.
of it, yeah.
Yeah, cause carnage.
Right, yeah.
Now, Robbie, do you have any honorable mentions on your list, or is that your set 5?
I don't know where you put Deadpool. Deadpool, anti-hero,
Yeah.
villain.
Eh,
Depends on what you want to do with him.
anti-hero.
I had
Yeah.
I had the same thought where it's like he almost it's too far in that gray area where
Yeah,
he's not necessarily a villain, but he's not necessarily a good guy. He's
Right.
an anti-hero.
I think that's about it. I don't have a huge list of like, Venom's probably up there. Oh, actually, no. Sabretooth. I really like Sabretooth.
Ooh.
He
Yeah.
was fighting for a while to be in there.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. It's a good list.
All right,
Good to
Isaac, what is your top 5?
Okay, well, I'm gonna start from the bottom up. Number 5 actually is Taskmaster, which is
Oh my god.
5 too. I don't know.
I didn't know
just
you
like
guys
his,
were
like,
in love.
basically, I mean, we
Just a
live
second.
together.
So,
that's
Jared
basically
asked what the list was. The list is our top 5 Marvel villains. Jarrett.
Yep.
All right. Continue.
Okay, so number 5 is Taskmaster. I've always liked that he just he carries around a sword. Like he's got a pretty sweet
He's got a
look.
sword.
He's just a sweet looking villain. I don't know.
Right.
I like him. And
Actually,
then let's see.
now that we have the second mention of Taskmaster, another the fun fact, the dude that created Taskmaster, he then went to work for DC, and then he created Deathstroke.
Yep.
So that's probably why
That's
they're
why they're so
both
similar.
equally
Super
awesome.
similar.
In the back of my head. Yeah.
They're very similar.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Deathstroke's pretty bomb. He's always been
We have
one
some
of my
building up here.
favorite ones.
All right, continue.
That was me.
Okay,
That was me,
um,
Mark.
Number 4, I have Doctor Doom. Like he's just,
Ooh.
I mean, although he's your like typical villain, like take over the world, like you know, like
I have diplomatic
kind
immunity.
of somewhat. I wouldn't say boring. He's not boring, but like he's like your just typical villain mindset, like take over the world, you know, all that stuff. I just like I don't know. In the comics, he's just been one of the most iconic like Marvel villains of all time, and I don't know. I just appreciate him for that. I always really enjoyed reading comics that Doctor Doom was in. So, you know, scattered in my top 5 are mostly Spider-Man villains because I really
Right.
loved Spider-Man villains growing
Well,
up.
a side note on that, when we started diverging, when we had our original list of just top 5 comic book villains, and Zane was like, well, that's too broad. And then we went to Marvel. I'm thinking, like,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
almost
you
too
could
broad, because
even-
you could do a top 5 of Spider-Man villains.
Seriously, you could
true.
seriously
And
do a top
X-Men
5 of
villains.
Spider-Man villains, yeah, for real, yeah, for sure. So, and one of my favorite comics that I don't remember what comic it was, but it was one where Spider-Man was facing down Doctor Doom, and it was just like a really enjoyable read. So I was just like, oh, you know what? I could dig this Doctor
love
Doom
this
guy.
guy.
It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Well, I mean, cool, maybe not cool. He's evil. So
I can relate to that guy.
I can relate to this guy
I relate to
who
this
thinks
evil
he's the
villain.
best, better than everyone, and super evil and wants to destroy the world and stuff. Number 3 is Magneto. He's always a great villain, and I kind of liked the
has layers.
relationship that he had. Yeah, he's got layers, and that's what makes
He's
him such a
an
good
onion.
character. And yeah, he's like got that conflict. Like he
Hey,
wants to do the right thing,
Isaac
but
Large-Shield up here,
he
by the way.
also come up there. He wants to do the right thing, but then he also wants the right thing for, you know, for the mutants. So it's like,
Yep.
he's like got that conflict inside of him, and he knows what Professor X is, you know, thinking, and like kind of got their bond too is just like some really interesting part of that
Yep.
character. I just always really enjoyed the kind of the banter between Professor X and Magneto. And then for number 2, my top 2 are Spider-Man villains. My number 2 is Lizard. And that
Really?
was because as a kid, I just really liked Lizard as a kid,
Oh.
and he's kind of got that same Magneto thing where
Yeah,
he, you know, he's
his
Dr.
back-
Connors. He's a good guy, but he's got that you know, the Lizard side to him,
Yeah.
obviously, that you know makes him, you know, steal stuff and do
Well, because
bad
his
stuff and stuff
backstory
like that, so-
too is just you can sympathize with him so easily.
Yeah,
That's what makes
yep.
him such an appealing villain. Isaac,
Exactly,
here's a
yeah.
big shield if you want to top off.
Okay, sure. Yes, exactly. I'd agree with that more. And I don't know. I when I grew up, I like loved dinosaurs. So like any
Large
Oh,
shield.
yeah.
villain that resembles dinosaurs was like totally my thing. So so that was my number 2. And I just liked how like he like helped out Spider-Man sometimes, you know, all the time. Like 'cause he knows like when he can get past his like lizard side of him, like he knows what's right and wrong. and
Yeah.
he knows like what he should do. He just doesn't always do it, you know.
Yeah.
So that's probably my number 2. And then number 1 is Venom. Venom's always been my number 1. He's the bomb. He's just like so powerful, and you know it's kind of hard because, you know, he's got so many alter egos, I guess you could say, like with all the different characters that have been Venom. But
Well, and now in some iterations he's an anti-hero too.
Yeah.
Where
yeah. Oh,
he's
yeah.
a villain
That
that's
is
turned
true.
into a good guy.
You got
Exactly,
Agent Venom
yeah.
and all
Yep.
that.
Yeah. But
We do
yeah,
have a bit
at
of
his-
a run, guys.
Yep.
Yep.
At his height, like he was always my favorite because he just looks sweet and he's just epic. He's just got like the muscles, and he's
Mark is
the
already on his
same,
way.
you know, as
Hi,
Yep.
Mark.
as Spider-Man basically.
Scouted ahead.
What do your elf eyes see?
Got the same like basically the same powers as Spider-Man, and you know, just
Yeah.
cool
Except
looking
for he's swole.
Well, yeah, he's just ripped out of his mind. He's a
He doesn't skip like that.
bad dude.
Does not.
Bad dude. So that's my list. Honorable mentions. I also thought about Red Skull because I've always liked Captain America growing up, but he's kind of another one like Doctor Doom. Like he's like just a pure evil guy, like typical villain. You know, like oh, I'm gonna do all the bad things just because I'm a bad guy. You know.
Yeah, totally
He's a
self-absorbed.
Nazi.
Yeah. He's a
Except for there's a
Nazi.
reason not to like him.
How much more bad can you get? He's a Nazi. I mean,
What's
But,
take over the world?
Yeah,
He has
guys,
a
on
red
top of the
skull
hill to our
for a
left.
face.
Let's
I know
go this way.
Carnage was definitely an honorable mention for me.
This way.
Probably would've made the list if we were doing top 10. So that's my
Right.
list.
Luck up.
All right, that's a nice solid list. We all respect it.
Yeah,
And
buddy.
move on
Very
to
respectable.
Zane. Who makes your top 5?
All right, so we're gonna go for the three-peat here because at number 5 I also have Taskmaster.
That's ridiculous.
Right?
Three number
like,
fives.
holy jeez. Just a cool character.
He's just
like,
cool
it's
looking
just-
and he's a cool character. That's just how it
exactly.
is.
And he's a sword. He just runs around with a
Who
shield.
has a
He's just like,
freaking
I don't
sword?
care. I'm gonna fight you.
Who has a shield anymore?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna memorize your moves. Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
So for him,
Oh,
He-
I'm
not-
getting shot
not-
at.
Keep running,
yeah,
keep running.
I hear snaps.
They're,
Yeah, not the
they're
strongest.
on that mountain far away.
Yep.
Not the
Far away.
strongest of villains, but definitely
I
a
have a-
cool one.
I have a launch pad, by the way. If we need to use it.
Okay. All right. At number 4,
We could chill in some
I-
salty.
We could, yeah, wherever we're not going to be getting shot at. But at number 4, I have Venom,
Nice.
just because, like
Venom.
we said, cool character. Number 3 is a little deviated from what people have been saying, because none of you guys have mentioned this guy. Number 3 for me is Omega Red.
Ooh. I thought about putting it on my list.
Ooh, yeah,
Almost.
I really like him as a X-Man villain. Not only that, but
Yep.
just because of the carbonadium, and then I just love his the death
Yeah,
scores.
guys.
So like, what's giving him his powers is actually killing him too. Like, I just love kind of how that factors in. Crap. Ah, he's killing me. So number 3, I had Omega Red. Number 2. Oop,
Dang it. Shoot.
there's a guy right by that house. I'm gonna hide behind this garbage can. Oh, I got
I'm
one.
killing him, but I'm not seeing like
Markers.
numbers go up. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm
They're
dead.
cheating.
Or what?
Alright. I knocked 2 of them.
Alright, well, that was cool.
That was fun.
But yeah,
I'm just
my
gonna
number
wait till I get
2
my kills.
is... Yeah, right? My number 2 is Green Goblin. Just because,
Ooh,
just a
Goblin,
classic,
yeah.
just that whole...
So many good Spider-Man villains.
Oh,
Yes.
right? Like, his whole rogue gallery is just fantastic. And then my number 1 is actually Doctor Doom.
Doom.
I
yeah, he's a beast.
really love Doctor Doom, especially if you read just a lot of his stuff. Like, part of what just gets to me with the whole story of Doom is that it's not only is he like this leader and he's leading his country, but he is also insanely smart.
Yeah. Yep. Just ridiculous smart.
I always loved that in the whole relationship between him and Reed Richards is that like the battle of wits and intelligence between the two.
Yeah.
Because
yep.
in
That's
all
always
with all of
epic
Reed's
battle.
smarts, because like the whole
He's
bit of it
still-
was with
yeah.
all of Reed's smarts, his biggest regret is that he could never
Right, yep.
solve how to revert Ben Grimm back to normal, like he
Yeah,
promised
yep.
him. Whereas Doctor Doom figured it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just
like,
that, like, it's just a mind game with just how intelligent he is.
Yeah.
And especially if you read, or the Secret Wars, God Emperor Doom, when he just obliterates Ultimate Universe's Thanos, that was a pretty cool panel. movies, yeah. Honorable mentions for me. Like, I toyed with a lot of this. Honorable mentions, obviously, Carnage. Hobgoblin is up there. I have Maestro and Mr. Sinister.
Ooh.
Nice.
Maestro,
Awesome.
that was one I saw too. That was like nice.
Alright, that's another
got one
solid
more list
list.
to do. Let's go,
Yeah.
Mark. Let's see your list, man.
Here's
Right,
my
Mark.
list. Here's my
Whoa.
top 5 Marvel villains. None, because they all stink.
Whoa!
Okay.
DC for
Okay,
life.
now.
Whoa!
I will say though that DC has much more greater villains. Their villains are epic in
Yeah.
DC.
I agree.
Marvel's
All
villains. Marvel has some good villains.
Marvel has good villains, but it
But
was tough
DC's
for me to even
villains.
think of, like, I don't know if I could really put together a top 5 and actually be honest about it, or a top 10 and be honest about, like, knowing all of them decently well.
Alright, so here's my top 5 Marvel villains. Number 5, my love for this character was born out of the Spider-Man cartoon show in the early 90s, and it is the Shocker.
Yeah.
Just what really... Okay, don't laugh,
Made me
but
sound really creepy. I'm sorry.
yes, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I really liked his outfit. That's what really got it.
No,
It's like
dude,
he was
his
a
outfit- I
yellow
like his
Spider-Man. It
outfit, too.
kind of looked like. And when they teased him in Spider-Man: Homecoming, I was like, "All
Yeah,
right,
buddy.
I'm bought in."
Yep.
Are you upset that they didn't really use him, or do you think they're gonna bring him
Yeah.
back?
I was a
Well,
little bummed.
Well, they didn't really use him, but then they just traded off because basically, just to be the Shocker, you just have those
Those
mechanisms.
gloves, yeah.
So
Yeah. So
Yeah.
somebody will be the Shocker.
We got a crew.
But he had the outfit and stuff. That's
Yeah.
I loved it. Number 4 is I have 2 on this list that were kind of stem from the movies, and then I kind of, with movies coming out, I went farther into the comic book versions of them. Did
Yeah.
a lot of research. This is where my love for them came up. But number 4 is Zemo,
Good shot at. Got him.
Zemo's
Knocked
awesome.
him.
Mind game.
and the reason why I like
Which one?
well, how he's
Helmet
portrayed.
or-
I do love the helmet, but I
No,
But
no,
I
like
was-
the father
Which
Zemo or the
Zemo?
son? Helmet Zemo or what's the
no
son's?
Ah, shoot, I'm
the
down.
sons or whoever. Yeah, it'd be the fathers. The one that's in
The father's
Agent-
helmet.
in Civil War.
Bunch of guys in the bottom of the shafts.
Okay.
Because you go to his character, and Zemo can be both the father or the son. But I was gonna say the
Yeah.
story arc from Civil War is what really brought my love for the character, because he's not just he basically becomes a villain because of the Avengers,
Dang it.
and that's what I really like.
How the heck?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
without the events that happen in Age of Ultron, he doesn't become who he is.
Just you, Mark.
True.
Where are they?
They're on the
They're
other
right
side.
down there.
Literally
Right
where
down
we
there.
just
There's 2 of
died
them.
at.
We hit them both pretty good. One
Nice.
more. So. Right above you. I think I just saw him to the left. Maybe not. I don't know where he went.
He's behind you.
Oh, there he is.
Yep.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Nice.
Nice, and there's
One
one
more.
more.
Yeah, Zemo is
Yeah, that's a good list. Might be healing.
Honorable
Good list. He
mentions,
hasn't
Mark.
said them all yet.
Well, Mark is,
I haven't
Mark,
said
wait,
them
yeah.
yet.
Mark is
Wait,
fighting
which
for
one?
the
That's
Two of
Zemo.
them.
Give him a break, Isaac.
Only did 2.
Jeez.
Jeez. Maybe you're just taking so long that I felt like you did. Nice. There
Well
you go.
done, Mark.
Nice.
All right, sorry. I'll stop talking now. You can keep going with your list.
Oh no, no worries. Number 3, Emma Frost. I really like her story arc when she's a villain.
You just think
Right?
she's
And
pretty.
Fire Club.
Yep, and the whole kind of secret society that she's in.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 also stemmed from the movies of Black Panther, Killmonger. Another I think I'm a fan of when villains become villains
Yeah.
because of superheroes. Like that kind of that's what I
Yeah.
like. It's like
I
without
almost
certain of Yeah, go on.
I almost put Killmonger in. The only thing I know him from is from the movie. I've never read anything with him,
Yeah,
so
and-
that's the only reason I couldn't put him in.
And that's why I preface like, hey, my love for Zemo and Killmonger came from the movies,
Yep.
and then going to the comic books is where kind of solidified. And I was like, all right, this
True.
guy's pretty cool.
Nice.
And then my number 1 is Galactus, Eater of Worlds.
Oh yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
I think that's going to be the next character, especially with the X-Men being involved with the acquisition. Because
You
like,
think
who do
so?
you get?
Because
Who do you bring in that's tougher than Thanos?
I mean,
Yeah,
Infinity Gauntlet and
that's
Thanos
true.
is... Well,
He'll be
Infinity
coming
Gauntlet...
down the line,
Well,
for
wait.
sure.
Wait, isn't Infinity Gauntlet and Thanos is stronger than Galactus?
Not what I've. What
I
I
mean, with
that's
the Infinity
understood.
Gauntlet, yeah, but
That's in Infinity Gauntlet.
almost anybody could be stronger than Galactus with the Infinity Gauntlet.
that's true.
Yeah.
but not but not
I mean,
normal
by
like.
himself, he's not
Yeah.
normal Thanos. No,
Not normal Thanos, no.
He's
And then
So, yeah,
some of my
yeah.
honorable mentions include Apocalypse,
Love Apocalypse.
uh, Kingpin,
Kingpin was up there for me, too.
nice.
and one villain that I feel like a lot of people might, push off and not really think, oh, they're a true villain. The Sentinels for X-Men.
That's true.
I mean, it's a
That's true.
machine built to hunt down
Yeah.
mutants.
I think
Yeah.
people view
They're
them as
basically
villains.
villains,
They're
though.
villains.
You could throw them in there, yeah.
Well, yeah, because you could make the argument of the Sentinels and Oliver Trask. Just
Yep.
Yeah.
he made them.
And then you go Days of Future Past, where the Sentinels are basically, sentient in a way where they can
Mm-hmm.
control their own
yeah.
actions.
And so this is a great top 5 list, man. It's so hard to come up with.
Yeah, that was tough.
Oh, yeah.
I'm happy we only
Those
did
awesome
Marvel, because when we
villains.
first did it, I was thinking, let's just do
yeah.
all
Right?
of them. I was like,
All
wait,
of them.
I was
Goodness.
like, there's no way you could just do a top 5 of all of them. Cause
true.
they're,
All,
like,
not even
'cause-
just comic book characters, like villains of all time,
Right,
like
yeah.
movies and stuff. Like, holy crap, that would be
Right.
ridiculous.
like I know for me
But
it's going to be
even-
difficult
yeah.
once we get into DC, because, I mean, you could easily do a top 10 for Batman himself. And come up with a pretty good
it'd be the
list.
same with Spider-Man.
True,
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
you could definitely do the same with
'cause
Spider-Man.
it has
for sure.
so many good villains.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a ton.
Which is why they're
Yeah.
both the most popular on each side.
Well, I'm
worth
sure
it.
Max will be sad he missed out on that, but it's your own fault, Max.
Yeah, no one
so-
cares.
Right.
Are we sure? Is he listening in? It's
Oh,
past
no, he's not
4:30.
listening, No.
So,
We could have got. You could have
Jared-
typed in his top 5, so we could have got the people know.
Jared has a question.
Ooh.
Are there
Yes.
any
Ooh.
Scarlet Spider or Tarantula Kane fans?
Kane's a cool character. I think Ben Riley's even cooler. I grant that's Ben Riley as Scarlet Spider, just
Yeah.
because of the whole dynamic of like he was literally living Peter Parker's life. That
Yeah,
he
yep,
didn't
that
know
is
that
pretty
he was not Peter
interesting part
Parker.
of it. Yeah.
Like that was a cool how that was written.
That they did a really good job with that story.
Plus, I really like his costume with the sweater over.
Oh, yeah.
w-
Yeah,
once,
that looks-
once his Peter
that
Parker
was like
came
so.
back.
It was
Yeah.
like so 90s, like it's just like
Oh
perfect.
yeah,
Just,
it was it just
so
fit
epic.
right in, just without
Yeah.
missing a beat.
yeah, that was pretty
Scarlet
great.
Spider, I'm just gonna put a sweater on over my uniform
Yeah.
and call it good.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty
This is
much.
fine.
That was a great storyline. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I'm obviously biased to Spider-Man, so I think
Oh,
all
for
this
sure.
pretty much,
And
but
yeah,
that's a good one.
and Kane's cool enough too, because Kane is basically to the Spider family of what, at least to me, what Red Hood is to the Batman family.
Really?
I mean, minus the
Yeah,
death, but like,
kinda like-
Kane has absolutely no inhibitions about killing.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
If
He's
you're in
kind of
his
like
way,
that
he's gonna
outcast
kill
a
you.
little bit, but
I
he's
know-
still
I know
like
nothing
has the
about him.
same
I've never heard.
Yeah,
I've never even
so,
heard of Tarantula.
basic
Tarantula.
premise
So-
is. You go and say, and you're gonna tell.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna have you since you started.
Educate
Okay.
us.
Well, basic premise is, was it shoot, who was it that cloned him? Was it Doc Ock? Forget
No, I
who
thought it was wasn't it Chameleon? Or the
Could've
person
been.
who was working for Chameleon.
Yeah.
I can't remember now.
Somebody clones Peter Parker, and they
Okay.
name him Ben Reilly, and he thinks he's Peter Parker, like he's living Peter Parker's life, basically.
Gotcha.
So he like they basically, I mean, they fight because he thinks he's Peter Parker, and he thinks that the other guy is. So, anyways, basically, he eventually realizes that he's a clone and becomes, well, Kane eventually. But before that, he's the Scarlet
Well, no,
Spider.
he becomes Spider. Kane
Yeah.
is just the name of another clone.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's a different clone. And that
But
does
if I
get a
remember
little
right,
confusing, that
Kane,
storyline.
Kane, yeah, I think it was Kane's clone has more. Was he the one that was cloned with more
He was
of
like
the
more
aggressive
unstable.
spider DNA?
Yeah. He was I
more
think
of an
he was like the
unstable
first
clone.
clone,
Gotcha.
but he like didn't work out. So then they did Ben Reilly.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, yeah, it's like a bunch of clones basically of Peter Parker that are running around. And they have the same they basically have the same powers. And Kane, like Zane said, Kane's like equivalent to the Red Hood. Like he's like, oh, this guy's bad. Fine, I'm gonna go kill him.
He's basically
he's-
like he has the Punisher mindset. Like
Yeah,
kill your
yeah.
enemies.
Kind of, yeah.
Don't do
Like
it.
he's not gonna bring you to justice. He's just gonna kill you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Jarrett
Pretty
says
much.
that Kane is the defective clone. So yeah, what you guys are
Yes.
getting at.
Kane,
Yep.
yep. He's the Oh, Jackal, that's who it was. Yeah,
Yep, and he says
Jackal, that's it.
Jackal's the one that did it. I think Jarrett must be a fellow Spider fan because he.
There's only
he
3
knows
of them,
about
Mark.
this
You got
stuff,
'em.
So. Nice,
Jackal. I knew it was
Jackal?
someone.
It's
I
a
was
jackal.
like, why?
Is it a jackal?
Yeah.
Jackal.
All right, Jared also says, I think some of the best Marvel villains are their heroes like Scarlet Witch. Okay.
Ooh,
And that's kind of
deep.
the like. I mean, that feeds into like Deadpool or Punisher being villains as well.
Yeah,
If you think about it.
Yeah, you could maybe kind of go that direction. I don't know. Isn't it all of like they were villains at first, but then they kind of like realized, what was going on, and they eventually became heroes? Is that kind of the direction?
I mean, you could make that argument, but at the same time, with like the whole Scarlet Witch one, like she literally said no more mutants and basically got rid of tons of people. Like that's a pretty, even though it might not have been
pretty
necessarily
dark.
evil intent, that's a pretty dark, villainous thing. You know.
So I mean, you
Yeah,
could do the same
exactly.
like thought for like Jean Grey when she goes Dark Phoenix. Is it Dark Phoenix or is it Phoenix
Yeah,
Force?
but-
That's the evil.
Dark
well,
Phoenix.
it's Dark Phoenix, but that
well,
is
both,
an
yeah.
evil, more or less an evil entity in and of
Right.
itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not necessarily.
Where that's
Jean
it's
herself,
yeah.
but-
But yeah, like I remember that reading like House of M just does the whole no more mutants, and then like they're trying to break into that fantasy,
Yeah.
and then just Hawkeye just gets completely erased, and like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That is such a great story.
Yeah, that's a little tough though, because then you're getting into you could go into individual story arcs where we got a ton of heroes that are villains in individual story arcs.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you could go pretty far with that. So,
Yeah.
I think our list is mostly just traditional
Like
villains.
your obvious
Yeah.
villains.
Yeah. Yep.
That's true.
Oh, man, we could talk forever about villains though.
Absolutely.
True.
Villains are the bomb.
I think I
I
mean
mentioned with Robbie earlier that Doc Ock
Oh my gosh.
might be.
Did.
Oh,
Finally
that
did.
was the guy. Doc Ock
I
might.
had
make
all
my
4
top
from
10.
chasing me.
Yeah, Doc Ock. I really because of Spider-Man 2 is why I love Doc Ock. I don't know anything about him in the comics. I'm not going to pretend to, but how they did him in Spider-Man 2 really made me like him.
Yeah. In
Even
that
though he's
one,
a
he
dick
is
to old
actually
people.
a likable. Yeah, well, that's the thing. In Spider-Man 2, they make him out to be kind of a likable character almost before he, gets the arms.
terrible
But
tragedy,
in the comics, he's just a jerk in general. So.
Well,
But-
until you get the whole Superior Spider-Man line.
Well, that's why I was gonna say I would put him on my top list because man, when he becomes a Superior Spider-Man and you just like see inside his mind, like, man, that was just a really fun time. Even though it's like not your typical like Spider-Man, like you almost missed Peter Parker, but at the same time, it was really cool to see into Doc Ock's mind during that
Mm-hmm.
run of Spider-Man. And he's one of those guys too that's like so smart. I mean, what makes him maybe not likable as a villain is he knows it and he tells everybody about it, but I guess that's kind of a villain thing. I'm the best.
True. Well, because I mean, you look at it in the scope of Spider-Man, like Doc Ock is the one that puts all of, like, the Sinister Six teams together.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah,
he's
yeah,
the leader of the
organizer
villains.
everything.
Mhm.
Yeah. Dusty.
Oh gosh. Let's do it.
Go to Dusty.
Dusty.
Welcome to your nightmare.
Get Dusty.
Get Dusty. Jared says Spider-Man is awesome. I agree, Jared.
Duh,
Mhm.
Jared. Jeez.
Everybody agrees.
I feel like Spider-Man's overplayed and like too popular for what he like actually should be.
Whoa.
Well, I mean,
Are you done? One
Yeah,
other
I will-
squad landed with us.
Well, yeah. This,
Well, let's welcome them to
in
the
the
Thunderdome.
challenges, Zane, this is where you have to get kills. There's gonna be people here.
Oh.
there's gonna be a ton of people here. Yeah.
Gold scar.
Okay.
Only if I could hit someone
Shoot.
with it.
Nice. Oh shoot! I'm getting hit from behind. Nice. I was just distracting him for you, Zane. Oh crap! Oh, nice.
Wait, this person was in squads by themselves, and they came to
Happens.
Dusty Depot.
Like
That's
a boss.
That's a bold strategy, Cotton.
That's really bold.
See how it
I,
plays
only,
out for him.
I killed one guy, but that didn't go down right away. Has anyone seen
Zane
anyone
got
else?
2.
Yeah, I got 2.
There you go.
Had you
Maybe it's-
squanch. Did we win Dusty Depot?
But
Yeah, anybody have? Yeah, we won Dusty Depot, and now we each have
But
like one gun. And
Hey, I have a gold scar, so I'm feeling pretty good.
I've got a gold.
the real
hand cannon.
question here, the real
Anybody have
question here for
health?
Jarrett, the real question for Jarrett is who's better, Spider-Man or Moon Knight?
Ooh, that's a tough one for Jarrett. Jarrett really likes Moon
Does
Knight.
Jared like
I
me?
know, that's why I'm asking the tough questions
Yeah,
here.
that is a
I'll be
tough
honest.
question.
I like Spider-Man, but I'm not a huge fan of Spider-Man. I guess that makes sense. Like he's definitely one of the
See, I
top heroes.
I
but
get that, but-
I'm not gonna be like I love Spider-Man so much.
see for me, Spider-Man, that was the first comic book I ever read.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Spider-Man
I
yeah,
think
that's the same for me.
I honestly
like,
think that's how it
just
goes.
iconic.
It's mostly
growing
like
up.
it depends on if you read Spider-Man first or if you read Batman first. Like that's how it's gonna
I
go.
think
I read
that's
Lobo first.
I can see.
I read
Lobo was my-
first.
That explains Mark.
That was my.
That explains a lot.
Yeah, for real. Oh man.
There used to be like this old
Jared is
thrift
asking better
bargain
how.
store that. Oh, he needs context and detail.
Oh,
Just
context and
'cause.
detail.
Guys, I need help. I need to go somewhere.
I know I need help too.
All right, let's go south right to these 3 buildings.
Oh,
down
I was gonna
here.
say let's go up north. But all right.
Well, let's get more into the
north.
circle.
Like that's where we.
I'm
that's
lagging
where we
really
reap.
bad.
I mean, you look fine.
Thank you.
Okay, I wasn't talking about like your actual.
Jarrett
appearance.
says better how. Maybe we should put it this way. Who's your favorite out of Spider-Man?
If you had to
and
pick
Moon Knight?
between Spider-Man and Moon Knight.
Yeah, we had to pick between one.
If you could only read Spider-Man comics or Moon Knight comics from going on here on out,
Ooh.
which
Those
would
are
you
Spider-
pick?
Spider-Man.
Answers, you know.
I think you'd have to
Spider-Man.
go Spider-Man that way.
You
I
could,
mean-
your favorite could be Moon Knight, and you'd rather prefer.
All right, this is
Spider-Man.
this is
I don't know,
Jarrett's
that,
response.
Yeah,
that
but, like,
one
hey, Jarrett-
one run of Moon Knight was
Hey.
so good.
Jarrett's response: Moon Knight is a more interesting character, but Spider-Man is a better hero. He says Moon Knight.
Okay,
All,
that's a
he
good
says,
answer.
He says
Yeah,
Moon
that is
Knight
a
all
good
day.
answer.
But my question
I like
is,
that answer.
which one will the Shocker show up in?
True. You
Shocker.
got him
The
there,
villain,
Mark.
the
Got
villain, or the move?
Hey, I have
The villain, you
bandages.
pervert.
Here's
I need
bandages
bandages.
right where I am.
Gosh.
I'm just gonna stand by him.
Here, Is that a...
It does. I feel like someone did land here, but didn't stay here.
Right here.
Where are you?
I
you're-
think I'll
I'll split them.
Oh,
I'll
thanks.
split them with you.
Oh, we got guys. Guys to the north.
I'm
North?
not going to be much help with this,
Alright, I'm gonna get up.
this level of health.
Isaac, come back.
Okay, I'm right here.
There you go.
Are you guys gonna let me die?
Where are they at?
Pretty awful.
I thought you said no.
So, guess where?
What? We were able to find anyone. Frick.
Act 1.
Guys behind you, Isaac.
Stupid.
Behind you.
I'm sorry, I completely messed up on that one. I didn't look.
Dang it! Shoot. I didn't have much health. No!
Would have laughed if that
Go
wasn't
Zane,
our
go.
that wasn't our trap and Zane just ran towards it. So I think we'll do one more game after this. Sound good?
Yeah. Probably a better game than this.
Yeah.
No, I got a question for Jarrett. What might be pertaining to more us than a Marvel question, but what top 5 list would he like to hear us do?
Ooh, that is a
Next
good one.
week.
Oh, we'll have to start asking our fans that every week.
Ooh.
Jarrett always has good questions to ask.
Or,
And
or I should say our fan. That
I don't know.
Oh, and
Ethan
then
might
there's
be
Ethan.
watching. Ethan might be watching. I'm not sure. If
Yeah,
he is
then there's
anymore.
Ethan.
how have we not seen you?
wow, that was impressive. Ethan was
yeah.
watching and asking questions earlier, so
Oh my gosh.
that's hilarious.
I will survive.
They're coming back. Oh,
Nice, got him with the trap.
get the kill! Get the kill! Get the kill!
Get him, yeah.
He might have my
Coming.
gold scar. He does.
Nice.
He has my gold scar, Zane. Oh, his friends are
I
coming.
don't care.
Oh my goodness!
What?
There's
Wow.
a gold scar.
Gold scar. 2 gold scars. These guys.
These guys apparently are not talking to each other.
No.
Jarrett wants top 5 childhood video games. I like that.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's a
I
good one.
already know my
Jarrett.
I already know my 1, 2, and 3, so I'm good.
I already know my one.
Yeah, I know my 1 for sure.
Oh.
Oh,
She was. Oh,
he was above you. Dude, that was
Oh.
impressive though, Zane.
Yeah.
You were invisible.
That was nice, Zane. Yeah, that was awesome.
4 kills.
All
I'll
right,
take it.
all right. Let's do a good one, guys. Let's try this time.
Try to
Let's try.
begin on a win, end on a win.
I mean,
Eh.
yeah, because we weren't trying the rest of the time.
Yeah, we only tried the first game.
Do or do
Just been
not.
diminishing
There is-
returns.
Jarrett, we're
do or
definitely
do not. There is
Jarrett,
no
we are
try.
definitely going to do the top 5 childhood video games. I really like that
Or
idea.
not. There it is.
Exactly.
Try.
Make
Okay,
sure
So
you
now,
get
I mean,
your...
in the last part of our podcast, is it time to take our pants off? Because the last 10
Ooh.
minutes.
After dark.
Or
wait,
I mean, it's
wait,
pretty
wait.
dark out right
Wait,
now,
you
even
guys
though
have
it's
had your
only
pants
5
on?
o'clock. Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Wait, you're at Isaac's.
Oh.
Why are your pants up?
That's a good question. That is a good question, Robbie. Why are your pants off right now?
Why are you sitting beside each other?
Please the fifth.
I can
With
give
your
you
pants
one
off.
reason why they're off.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
saucy.
It's getting a little, risky.
Little-
Risque. in
Saucy.
the
Max would be
Isaac
uncomfortable
household.
right now.
Well,
Yeah.
Where shall we land,
Max
boys?
Max would not appreciate this kind of talk.
I don't know
Yeah,
who Max
no.
is, but he sounds like a loser.
The Max I know shows up on time.
Where we dropping, boys?
He sounds like someone that doesn't appreciate his friends.
Alright, yeah, that sounds good to me.
We're a classic place here.
The old school classic plays.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Boba Fett shows up in the Han Solo movie?
Oh, dude, that'd be so great.
Like,
He has
yes.
to.
Yes, I
At some
do.
point, he has to, because they're like competing.
doesn't,
Like
he
a young, yeah, basically, yeah, they might be
mean, yeah.
competing in the same for the
Could
same
be.
business,
It
or
could be,
maybe
yeah.
the same age.
I mean,
But would it be
maybe Han's not
Boba or would it be
necessarily
Django?
I think, well, we don't know the timeline, but my guess would be
'Cause-
it's somewhere
No,
between
it
3 and
can't be
4.
Django. Django's gotta
It's
be
somewhere
way
between 3
earlier.
and 4.
But it's
Yeah.
a young Han. You have older Han
I don't
with
think
Boba.
he's old enough though.
It-
I don't
Yeah, but
think he's
see,
old enough.
Han's still like only 10 years older than Luke, so it's not like we can have, you know,
Yeah,
a super old Han.
That's a little too.
So I suppose maybe if they're around the same age, you'd have both young Han and a young Boba.
yeah,
or a
definitely
youngish Boba.
Boba. Definitely be.
Either
young
way,
Boba.
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
That'd be cool to see.
that would be really fun.
That would be
I
awesome.
hope they do it. Got
Smart
a big
Nick would
shield.
hate it, but
Because
I mean,
I
Smart
think
Nick's
that's how
gonna hate it regardless. But
because I think that's how you tease a Boba Fett movie is by showing him
That's
there.
true.
So, like,
That's a
here's
good
what young
point.
Boba Fett looks like. Give
So
us
we
your
can-
money, and
we
we
can
just
Boba
stand
Fett
in the
movie.
We can
that'd
actually
be
get Boba Fett
awesome.
doing something. Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Instead of just dying.
you have
in
him doing
Sarlacc
something
pit.
cool, right?
Well, if you read the books and know the canon,
Yeah.
he doesn't
Boba-
die in the Sarlacc pit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
He gets his way out of there, and then Dengar comes out of nowhere and saves his life.
Hey,
But
I have
I
a-
guess
have
only
a small-
hardcore Star Wars fans would know that.
I guess.
Gengar the Pokemon?
Dengar. You're my bad.
Oh.
Gengar?
I like it as Gengar. I mean,
Hey Zane, I have a
Screw
small
you,
shield.
Zane.
I have a small shield for you. Who just threw that at me?
Somebody just get boogie bombed.
Screw you, Mark.
It wasn't me.
Zane, I have a
Someone
small
just left
shield
this
for
perfectly
you.
good wood.
where is
Down.
this chest at? I
Down
hear
here,
it.
Zane. It's up top.
I got it.
So what would be more pumped for, a young or Boba Fett showing up in the movie, or Jabba the Hutt?
Oh,
I don't really
Boba
care about
for
Jabba
sure.
the Hutt. Definitely Boba.
Yeah. Although it was.
Where did you have a
interesting
small?
Young,
It's on
young
that
Jabba
path,
in-
Zane.
what was
Other
it?
way.
It was
Other
episode
way.
1, wasn't it?
Over
Yeah,
there.
episode 1, yeah.
Over here.
Got a young
Jabba showed
Jabba.
It's up there.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Okay.
And if you read some
Teenager
of the Star
Jabba?
Wars lore, yeah, teenager Jabba. If you read some of
Lore.
the Star Wars lore, the Hutts are an interesting addition to the Star Wars universe, and it would be interesting, probably not to like casual fan, but to
Like
Star
what
Wars
more?
fans.
What more does he do?
Interesting.
What more is he gonna do
Just
that we haven't already seen?
be there.
Just lay there.
Jabba's on things.
Jabba, I mean,
Be
yeah,
Jabba.
Jabba's-
Just be
He's
Jabba.
Jabba.
Alright, let's go
Well, I
up to
mean,
this. Let's go up to this gas station.
Big shield over here.
What if
In
they
this little
bring in
truck.
Pizza the Hut?
Now you have
Now we're
my
talking.
interest.
You have my attention.
You have my full attention.
You had my interest.
You know, there.
Now,
I
you have my
these might
attention.
just be rumors, but I've heard that Mel Brooks is looking into making
If
Spaceballs
he can
2.
get,
Yeah, I've
if he
heard
can
that.
get
He can
Rick
get funding.
Moranis to do it.
Scar.
Yep.
That's what I
Wait,
heard. If
he can what?
Rick
Sorry, I
Moranis
missed
will
that.
do it, he'll make a second one.
Here, if anyone wants a green burst, here you go. All right.
Gosh, could you imagine if that
Sorry.
happens?
I missed
Oh,
that.
Lose
that
my
would be
mind.
fantastic. Mel Brooks
guys-
said that if
do
he
you guys
can
know
get
this-
Rick
why-
Moranis again, he would make a second Spaceballs.
Have you guys heard why Rick Moranis stopped acting?
Because,
Because
his wife
his
died.
wife left.
Yeah. Yep.
And then
I was
he
just
stayed
asking
home
if
to
you guys
take care
knew.
of his kids.
Yep. I was just asking if you
Like,
guys knew.
good guy
Yeah,
Rick
we
Moranis.
know.
Dude, Marina's he's awesome. Zane, there's a large shield over here if you want to top off.
Spaceballs was the second movie I bought on VHS
VHS.
with my own money.
Ooh. Back in the day, VHS.
Crazy.
Well, back in the early '90s, mid to late '90s,
Can you
VHSs were the
explain-
only
can you
thing
explain
where you could watch a video
VHS?
on.
What is
Just
this
imagine-
For our,
I do
for our
still have
young
a VHS
viewers,
player, so
Imagine
There's
like
one- I'm looking at one right
a
now.
big cassette.
cassette?
really
what's
big.
what's
really
a cassette?
big.
So imagine like instead of film, it's like. Yeah, I'm not gonna explain it. You have the internet, people. You go look it up.
Explain the internet.
Did you guys go up to the giving tree, or is that somebody
Nope,
else?
someone else.
That was someone else.
Yeah. Stay frosty.
Let's go, Zane.
Heck out. The Maniac PR played themselves. Dun, dun.
What is the
Interesting.
what's the
Um,
race of Darth Maul? What is his people? What's his people called?
I know
Mark.
this.
I
gonna-
know it from
it's on the tip of my
Clone Wars.
tongue.
I just can't think of the
Right?
name. But I would
'Cause-
honestly watch a movie just
Ah.
of like Darth Maul growing up.
Ooh, about Darth? Yeah. Darth Maul origin story. Ooh, that,
Like back
Oh,
on that
Death
world,
Shot.
I'd watch that.
Okay, it starts with a D.
Dragon.
I don't
No,
know.
it's
Dragons.
freaking
Dathomirian.
Yep, there you go.
What is it?
Dathomirian.
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 That's awesome. I would watch a movie
And
with
if
that.
if you watch the animated series, you'd realize that Darth Maul isn't even the coolest one.
Oh, I know.
There's a slurp juice over here. Anybody carrying those?
Guys, we have a bush. We've got
Bum,
bush.
bum,
Ooh, it's a bush.
bum.
Push up.
Because the coolest one is Savage Press, okay?
Oh, he's
Savage.
The fact that you know that name off the top of your head is one of those things that
Dude, just
astounds me about.
watch the
Dude,
watch
I've watched
the
it. I've
animated
seen
series.
it. I've seen it. I know those episodes. That's why I'm
Watch
saying
it
I
again.
would love it. I don't remember
Watch it
names
again.
like you do, and that's why I think it's amazing that you can do that. I don't think I,
I
can
mean,
even say
everyone
that
has
name.
talent. Savage Press.
Savage Press.
Savage.
Good job,
That's not-
you did it.
That's not just a name
French.
people
It's
remember.
Savage.
Savage.
It is though, because it's a cool name.
Oh, we're getting
Shot at
shots?
from somewhere.
We're at?
They're from the house,
yep.
and the
Knock one. Oh, my bush. Oh, shoot. Okay, crap. Dang it. Ah, I always stay out too long.
get back here. Do you have stuff to heal with, Isaac?
Yeah, I've got stuff to go with.
Okay.
I got killed.
Oh, crap.
Trying to see where they went. Are they back in there
Two
with
guys
you?
by the RV. Two guys by the RV.
Hit him for hit him for 60.
There's a guy over there. He's building up.
Knocked one.
Oh shoot.
Eat.
Okay.
Yep. Stay down. Stay down.
Dang it.
Knocked the other. Knocked two.
A guy to our left, Isaac. Guy to our left.
Oh, crap, crap. Dang it.
Ah!
Bobby.
Dang it!
Are you kidding me?
Well, that is a fitting way to end our stream because I mean that's what happens to us about 90%.
Trying to heal myself.
I knocked two of them too.
No.
He's gonna
Dang
go
it.
save him.
All right.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Jarrett and Ethan, and all of
Yeah.
our future fans that we hope to have.
Right.
That haven't
You're
found
all
us
awesome. We love you.
Yeah. We
Mostly-
are
mostly
here
just
for
love
you
Ethan.
if you need us.
Ah,
We're
Jarrett.
here for
We
you.
also love Jarrett.
yet. We're
Yes.
most
Bye.
yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I just realized I have to cancel the stream because I'm the one doing it.
Yep.
So okay. Everyone say bye for longer. I don't know where the I don't know how to stop this thing. I don't know how to stop this thing. How do I stop this thing, Isaac? Where's the button to end it? Where's the button?